Hey guys, I hope everybody can hear me fantastically well and I'm not too loud and the music's not too loud. I'm going to go through and say some howdy hoes. And if y'all think that the music is loud or my voice is fucked up, please let me know. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me get back up here. See who all we've got in here. You guys have been chatting it up and I love that. And Brand New American gifted Thomas a membership. And I tried to tell Thomas to run over to the members only section and get involved for that. I don't say the word because I don't want to draw people in, but that thing we got going later. But the one I've got pinned at the top now is for anybody, including members. That is the Cube Moirel. Marco, what is up? Ginger Fisher, both of those guys are channel members, and I appreciate them more than you know. Like I appreciate Leland Phil, love him to death. We got Colby in the house. I appreciate you being here, Colby. We've got Brother Lord Needham, my Instagram Knife Crush channel member. Awesome, buddy. Good to see you. We got Scotty Brew, 72. Good to see you, my man, channel member. And we've got, let's see who else we got here as I ease down. I know a lot of people are still over at Metal Complex. NFK20, what is up, buddy? I don't know if you saw me saying hey to you over there. The chat moves so fast. But yeah, I do watch that too. And guys, I've got these little flies that have started like, I don't know where they came from, but they're too small for me to whack with my Bugasaw shredder. I don't even have my shredder in harm's reach, but that sucks. But anyway, that's a whole other story. That's squirrel brain going. And like I said, Brand New American guys hooked up a channel membership, and it went to our brother Thomas McDonald. Welcome, Thomas McDonald, channel member. Go watch the video because we got a giveaway, especially for you guys too. And Todd Carr, welcome, my friend. And if I missed any of you guys, I'm doing my best to play catch up and not get too far back. Nigga Nice, what is up, my man? Welcome. And I haven't even gotten low enough where y'all are going, we can't hear you. Your mic's fucked up. Demonot 13, channel member, what is up, my buddy? Good to see you, Marcus Gamma. Double D10, channel member, what is up, bro? Five Door, the man, the myth, the one who keeps them on the right side of where they need to be over in that greatest state of the union. Then we got, I'm trying not to double up on you guys, Greg Maroney, always do an H instead of an R because I don't have on my glasses, because I learned after last week, these glasses make it immensely better for me to read, but they give me a fucking headache after a while, and they kind of make me ornery. Paul Mills, channel member, what is up? I'm going to try them, though, because they do make it a lot easier to see. I hope you guys had a great week. I have had an absolutely stunning week, being in a readjusting mode. I met with a couple of guys that I used to do business with that have subbed out a couple of my skill sets on a deal that was kind of cool, and I want to finish greeting you guys, then I'll start with what I did Wednesday. Hold on a second. Demonok, Todd Carr, Marcus Gamma, welcome, brother. Colby, I think I said hey to you earlier, but I love that you're so active in the chats, man. NFK20 and Double D10, both channel members, I said hey to them. Blade Ogre, what is up, my man? Guys, I'm honored y'all are here. I hope y'all have time to hang for a while because we will make it fun. The comment that's pinned is for any of you guys who haven't gone and left, or the content that's pinned is just a giveaway video. Go up there, leave a comment, just a regular word like howdy, or you can't say fuck because see, the YouTube algorithm won't count it. It sucks. I learned that the hard way. And you can't put emojis to be counted as a comment. Jim Miller, channel member, what is up, my brother? Good to see you, man. I hope South Alabama's doing well tonight. Oop, it jumped on me. Michael Upchurch, good to see you, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Homer Felites, my man. Channel member, good to see you, buddy. And guys, just so you know, I'll do the reason I've got that pinned now is so anybody who just comes in, Knife Eclectic, what is up, brother? Anybody that comes in can go up and register for that if they didn't know about it, and then we'll switch that up afterwards. I'll put the members only one up there. You guys can go up there if you haven't had a chance yet. Leave a comment. 'Cause I do want 100% participation. I want you guys big time. Ground Fog, what is up? I want you guys to be able to not just feel like, because I know how I did forever. And I still like, I don't enter giveaways rarely, but I don't want you to feel like you can't enter for a member giveaway and then also have the same equal chance to enter in a subscriber giveaway because you do both. So enter in both, dude. Do not feel that is not what anybody talks about being a turd burglar. That's just about doing what I'd love to see you guys do. Take advantage of it. Because, like I said, I'm doing it not because a company put me up to it. I'll tell you when that happens, like the giveaway that I did on Instagram, that was really cool. And I'm really thankful that Boss D did that with me. It was a lot of fun. And the guy who won, Brian F., I don't know if he's in here, but he has already gotten his Bellamy from Boss D. I just had to reach out to him because I was tagging them in the whole promotion. And so right away, I mean, they're on the key, guys. You know, I like them as a company before I even thought about partnering up with them to do a few things. But that Corsair that I gave to you guys, that they sent to me to try out, and they sent me a corgi to try out. And I don't have access, but I've got a review coming on it over the weekend. But the raccoon that was sent to me by Lefty, and then both the nightshades, I bought both of those guys. I mean, it's not like I've got big relationships with companies. So the reason I say that is I want y'all to register because I'm basically giving away my own knives. So I wouldn't tell you that if I didn't want you to, right? So you got a free reign to sign up for both. Craig Wilkes, my man, what is happening, buddy? Let me get that. Channel member, and Craig's a channel member too. I didn't mean to leave him out. Cheeto Bandito. I saw him over at MC. I don't think he saw my chat because it was moving so fast. Channel member, good to see you, brother. And once we get caught up down here, I'll tell you what I did. I think I said hey to Ginger Fisher 75. Scrolling down, scrolling down. Now, Cap Addict, welcome, buddy. I'm glad you're here. For those of you just getting here, Pretty Fly, what is up? What I've got pinned is the general subscriber. All you guys got to do is be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment there. That's going to be. It was in the top 3 of my knives for 2023, and the only reason it's not number 1, I think it has the best detail. Well, I love the Wii Vision FG, which came after that, and my number 1, I can say this because it's always been out, was the Growler V2, and that's just because I was such a fan of the Growler V1. The Growler V2 fixed everything. I think it's the perfect knife for right under $100. When you use your code, you come in right at $99. I thought that was brilliant of Kevin to do that. I think he and Colin are onto something special. And that was not just a fanboy. That was me, who's a limited user, who's been at this game for like 3 years, who knows what I like. So I try to share that with you guys totally transparently, which is why we're getting ready to talk about what I done did. 5-door, I think I said hey to you, brother, but what is up? Matthew Russell, channel member, howdy, like 5-door is. Mayor Salt, my man, I hope he is in here for a while. Peace operator. All right, guys, I think I got everybody for right now. Scrolling, I'm scrolling. And see, I've got a long way to go. Chris Hinkle, welcome, buddy. I don't think I said hey to you yet. Pretty Fly, I think I said hey to you, but I'm not sure. Be Shady. I've always got to say hey to Be Shady. When I go to Instagram and I go to tag something like Knife Addict, it shows me if it's not just a hashtag, it says and followed by Be Shady 22. I know that I'm tagging it to a legit place that people might see it. Thanks, Be Shady, for being so visible out there. You probably didn't even know you were, but you show up on my radar. Robert Douglas, what is up? Let's see what we got going on in here. What we got going on in here. Romanian, what is up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Hey, I might not be as funny as Cole, but I don't use voice changer. Thomas McDonald, what is up, buddy? Channel member, welcome, bro. All right, all right. I'm scrolling down. Joe Isabella, the man, the myth, the legend. I've got some JJ. Always keep up here that I'm treasuring. My lucky guy. Good to see you this evening, my friend. Always great to see you. And then I think I said, hey, it jumped again. Damn it. Be Shady, I said, hey to him. El Capatic, I don't know if I said hey to you, but if I did, I'm saying hey to you again. And I think I said hey to my brother Knife Collector there. I was talking on my video that'll be live tomorrow or Sunday on the 8015. I'm a huge fan of that. Chris, what is up, buddy? And I will be buying some scales from Original Dope, made in the USA, titanium scales to go in the center of, or in that main where that G10 is on the 8015. Um, it's gonna look good because mine's a blacked out. All right, guys. I think I said hey to everybody. If I missed you, it's not because Beaver Bear and Channel What's Up. It's just because I'm old, Marcus Scammer, and yeah, I'm just out there. I'm out there on the spread. Lord Needham. David Robinson, welcome, buddy. Out camping for the weekend. Dude, that is awesome. So see, David Robinson has made himself known. So if he happened to have time to go up and let's say he entered for the giveaway, right? He left a comment, camping or howdy. And when we pulled him, hopefully somebody would remember him in the comments. That's what I mean about being when I say that in the video. Just let people know that you're here. That way, if David dips out because he's camping and he wins, I will know that that guy's legit. Dan B, what is up? And I'll make sure that he gets the winning. And Dave, if you've got time, go up to the video that's pinned up at the top there. You don't have to watch it. I'm just giving away a Moirel tonight that came in out of my top 5 budget. It was number 3, but it could have easily been 2 or 1. 2 or 1 were a little bit nicer knives. The thing about the Moirel is it's a 49.96 knife. So if you take the dollar versus the D10, the blade material, the quality G10, there's not a better knife that I think of in 2023. Now, I had my goals be from $100 and less, and then I had the Weed WebCam, which, if you guys know, is a great knife. And then I had one of my faves, which is the Devo Growler V2. It was 99 bucks after my Divine Chat code, or anybody's code that you use at White Mountain Knives. You guys should never buy at White Mountain Knives without using somebody's code. Whoever's code, if you can't remember, do Lefty 10. Do Javon 10, I would like to tell you to say, but you probably remember Lefty 10 because he's been around at the game the longest and had the codes the longest. He kind of paved the way for the code. And all the code does, to be honest with you guys, is it gets y'all 10%, a little bit of savings on the knife. Now, certain knives like Jack Wolf's or other knives that you can't get discounts on, it won't work on, and it'll just tell you that. It won't adjust your total. That just gives I even hate to call myself a creator. The person who's code you use, it'll get them an attaboy, right? They'll know that I come from this is the digital marketing side of me talking. I generated a traffic count. So the traffic came to White Mountain Knives, used the code Javon 10, that's the conversion tracker. So they can actually track that conversion to me. I don't get anything out of it. Don't want anything out of it. I do want them to know that that was me. And I appreciate y'all for using it. I was talking to a buddy of mine today, ASA EDC, and he ordered something from them as I did. And I've got something coming in Monday that will not only be a cool unboxing, but it will be a very cool video. I'm very stoked. All right, so if I've gotten down here and caught everybody who I think I have, David, buddy, I will not forget you. For some reason, you were new to me when I saw you tonight, but all you have to do is chat up a couple of times. I haven't talked to Chipotle, and let me tell you something, guys. That's what I'm going with now. Okay, so I made a community post today. I had against kind of my better judgment, but then I thought about it, and I thought about it from when I was building what I call my little live stream studio. I didn't talk to people. I didn't talk to. I think I asked Cole a couple of questions. But I wanted something really simple. I wanted something really, really affordable, and I kind of wanted to build it as I went. Right, like I had my speakers a couple of weeks before I had my speaker stand. So what I did is I went to Amazon and I went to their affiliate program and I found out how that works. And how that works, I've learned is I can use any code from Amazon, I can generate a unique link from any product at Amazon and I can share it and then I can get a commission on that. I don't know if it's 5%, I don't know if it's 10%, don't know what the amount is, don't really care. The point is, I wanted to use them for two reasons. I wanted to use them, one, to generate a little bit of income for the channel, but two, it's a really easy way. I would have appreciated it when I was looking to build the stuff that I used, if I could just see what somebody else used, because I've got a squirrel brain, ADHD brain, so links are good. So the first thing I've done to experiment with it is I've put links in my live stream descriptions that just talk about this is what I use. You don't have to use it. If you want to use it, you can Google it. You don't have to click on the affiliate link. But if you do click on the affiliate link, it'll take you right to Amazon. It won't charge you any more. It'll just pay the channel like a 5 or 10% commission. Don't know how that works. That's how it reads. And I've got this little cool banner on my Amazon. I can show you guys real quick. Because like I said, it's 100%. I felt a little bit crazy. And Lefty's the one. And guys, say what you will about Lefty. I love that man. He is very, very helpful. And he's very transparent, not only in making a channel, but see, now I've got this little site stripe thing here. So, for example, if I go, what do I have? I have a Logitech. Let's just do this. Hold on. So that's my little place where if I go to this flashlight, which is a Rovion, and I do have this little light, I've got a review on it. So I can just simply grab this link and put it in here. And if it's in stock, you guys can go and buy it where I bought it. That's the way I look at it. It's an easy way for you to get it. But if we want to look at the back end, and I don't want to show all that because that's some bad decisions I've made the last couple of days. But if we go to YouTube, it's going to be the studio where I can show you this. Maybe it's YouTube itself. Yeah, so if I look at my lives, right? So if I go to the live stream tonight, or we'll just go to the live stream tonight. I don't want it to make any noise, so I'm going to pause it. But when I go down here to more, I just say Amazon affiliate links to all my live studio gear. Want studio gear and to help the channel? So this is the laptop I've got. This is the webcam, which should be a Brio. Let's see what it says. Shows last time I purchased it. Shows how much I paid for it. You can get a much cheaper webcam. You can go a totally different way. You can Google Logitech. But basically, what I did, because it's easy, it took me a long time to find this and do a lot of reviews on it. This Rode little A1. This is great for a first time streamer who's not going to have guests. This is what I use. So I just put it all in my affiliate links, right? So you might see on some of my videos, on one for example, you know what I'm doing? I'm going through all this shit and I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sorry, guys. Brain damage. I can blame it on brain damage. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this now. So, like I was saying, when you go to one of my lives now, and you go down here and you click on more, it shows everything I use in my little studio, which is a dining room on top of a dining room table. So everything that I use that makes light, these are the lights that shine on me right here. I have two of them. That's why it has two. I'm not shilling. I'm just sharing. And sharing is caring. So if you want speaker stands, those are the speaker stands that I've got sitting. Actually, they don't make mine anymore, but those are the next closest pair at the same price. That's what Amazon recommends to me. So I have no reason to doubt them for that recommendation. But yeah, that is the whole deal about affiliate links. So if we go a little bit further, let me make sure when I go here, because the community post was to try to let everyone know that as absolutely transparently as I possibly can be, most of this stuff is not going to have an affiliate link because it's not going to be available on Amazon. So when it is, I need to do a tool section because I do have some tools that I get from Amazon. For example, these things I would never buy KPL. These things I buy like 8,000 for a buck. These little sticks. I mean, and I'll do that at some point. I just got to figure out how to do it. But my point is, so if we go to see, something that's at Amazon that I might have already put a link in. I haven't put one here, but we can do this now. This would be a good example. So right now, if we look at this Ethan Grow, I just put a link to Amazon, which is a regular link. However, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go Amazon. And I'm going to look at what best Ethan Grow EF905. So I'm going to go Ethan Grow. EF905. Goes on. So I purchased it, yada yada. This shows you I'm not just shilling something I don't have and don't own, and I'll probably be giving away. So now I can copy that. I can go back over to my description. I don't think I can edit it. All right, I've got to go to studio, go to content. I got to find that video, and y'all notice I don't get a lot of views on my videos. So feel free to watch my videos. I won't do like Cole does and insist that you do, because I know you guys watch what you want to watch. And if I want you to watch my videos, I've got to do a better job on putting out videos that you want to watch. Simple. Duh. I know that. And I love you all no matter what. All right. So where is that big bulbous And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I've taken that knife and the imposter that'll never be mentioned on this channel again apart, and they're done extremely with. I mean, overbuilt to the point of, and I'm sorry to waste time, guys. I'm not reading any comments. I'm just kind of off in my own world. I'm looking for this to show you and to finish the story of affiliate links. To me, here it is right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it to my affiliate link from just the absolute Amazon link that I had there before, because that's where I bought it. It's the only place you can get it. And when I save it, now anytime you guys click on that link, not that you do, you can go to Amazon if you want it. You can search Keep and Grow EF905. But if you want to click check it out from my page, it'll be there. So anyway, that's how, and I've only had 150 people watch this, 14 comments. But it's, they don't like it. It's not my fault. Or it's not their fault. It's my fault. So the reason I wanted to talk to you guys and the reason I put it in the community tab is it's something I always kind of didn't understand and always said, I don't want to be on the take and I don't want to be perceived to be on the take. And then when I think about it and I look at the links, at least the Amazon program, and I'm sure other people have programs that are similar, I'm not aware of, but it's basically, if I can point out to you guys, like, for example, on my cold steel, which is coming tomorrow, I did and I'll tell you why, because I'm sending several of these guys are on their way right now, it's not today. But there's a cold steel Formax video coming out tomorrow. Well, you can't find a cold steel Formax on Amazon, and you can't find one for under 300 bucks. And I know a lot of my audience would like a big ass knife. Check it out. And Amazon had them for like 69 bucks. The cold steel Formax Light or whatever. So I put an affiliate link to it. Not that it's the knife in there. I even say I try to be totally transparent. And Midway does have great prices on Jim Miller. That's where I got my original Formax for $199. So anyway, the reason I joined the Amazon affiliate program is I think it'll help the channel a little bit, and hopefully you guys will see it as just an easy way to get to a lot of the stuff I show. One thing I got this unboxing that I'm really smitten with, and I don't know if y'all can see this. This thing is a little knife that I found on Amazon. It has a little thumb disc, and it comes with these blades, made in China, of course. It's titanium, frame lock, and I think I can take this wheel off and just put a little T6 in there, but the wheel doesn't get in my way. I don't know if I saw a knife just like this on Lefty's channel, but I found it searching on Instagram. So what I did, we shared the, and this is not going to be me bringing junk to the channel from Amazon that I wouldn't normally get. You guys know I pick up weird shit all the time from Amazon, and I find stuff that I like from Amazon. It's kind of weird that way. But when we look at this unboxing that I think went live and is absolutely blowing up right now, it's got 75 views. It's my #1 performing video today. Let's share this. Oh, that's wrong. This one here. So this is the back end of my YouTube. And it shows this little knife, cool little titanium fine on Amazon. And it's got 75 views, and it's only been out for, I don't know, a little bit of time. When we go back here, that shows that it's going #1 in terms of views. So, yay! Thank y'all for watching that. But anyway, when you look at this video, and I get into it, or is it? If somebody that's watching the video is interested, and I even say in the video, this is an unboxing. I have not even checked it out yet. Y'all see me flick it, but there's the affiliate link where I purchased it. Boom, right there. So if somebody clicks on that, the channel gets a little bit of a commission. And for the longest time, I felt really bad about that, but I think I've resolved it to the fact that it helps everybody. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I leave links to a third party where you can purchase an item that I ship. And I'm not looking ever to get anything. For example, a great example is TKL Nuts. Tim and Suzanne are awesome people. They're right there in Georgia. They said, we're happy to get you affiliate link. I said, not even worry about that. I just love to have a link and the way their website's set up. That's why it's a special link. And then you have to use the code too, Javon10. I just love to have, because I'm a digital marketer, I just love to have a way to know that my content is generating interest, which is in turn generating people looking at your site. Whether you, and look what I'm doing today, carry it all the time, TKL Piranha. It's a badass all night. So I just want to know if I'm sending people, they're coming from me, right? So a lot of it's just clout, just for them to find out that, yes, this guy can send us business. People are watching his videos and they listen to it. Because I'll never, ever, ever, ever send anybody to some subpar product because there's so much good out there. So if I use it, I'm buying it with my own money. I'm voting with my own dollars, whether it's crazy or not. And there are rare instances, which I'll show you later, where I don't spend my money, where things are sent to me to try out for the channel, which is great. And I'm highly appreciative of that. And I'll always say, hey, this is something that was sent for me to check out. And I'm trying to think what would have been besides what I'm going to show you guys. I don't want to show it right away. But anyways, so when you see the affiliate link thing, let me know what you guys think. I hope it's not a problem. I am going to add not affiliate links from ABC company that I'm not aware of. But if I happen to get an opportunity to work with a company that I can strategically partner with, that I always vote with my dollars for that company anyway, it makes sense to try to help build the awareness for that company. And then in turn, Michael Sawyer, Chandler, that's awesome, dude. There and a TV apprentice, I meant to have that out tonight. I noticed on his site, I noticed on his site, I picked up this little acid wash a while back, and I want one of the hand satin ones. This is a vintage caramel micarta TV apprentice. Look how thin this is, guys. For an EDC Dixie. Little tune blade, super neutral handle. Awesome construction. That's called vintage caramel micarta. It looks to me like the old caramel I used to get at the store. Fantastic sharpening foil. The blade geometry is second to none. He does these swedges absolutely perfect and leaves plenty of room to sharpen on. And this is the acid wash, but they also make it in a satin. And I'm in the market like right now. I've done some stupid shit in the last couple of days. We can talk about that. But let's go to Denny's site real quick, and y'all go with me if you don't mind. Let me share my page here. And we'll start right here. No, we won't start there. We'll start right here. No, we won't start there. No, we won't start there. Start there. Okay. And we will go, let's see. There, let's do this. Hold on a second. What would make the most sense? Let me think. Let me pull it up first. Right. Extra on the back end. Paul Mills, channel member, what is up? And Ninja Timmy, good to see you, brother. Nick Ross, EC, good to see you guys. Everybody, just to give you a quick update before I jump into something else, because we're going to go look at a website. Y'all are going to go with me. But please jump up in that pinned comment, take a look at the video, leave a comment, so you'll be in on the Moyorel giveaway coming up. Share this, and we'll see if Taylor has any more apprentices. I want one with a carbon fiber handle with a satin blade. Like that right there. That's what I want, and that's not even carbon fiber. I think that's gorgeous. That's what I want. Or the camo, but I don't want it in the acid wash, just to already have one. Let's do this, guys. Let's go to Instagram. Nice like type. Oh, Cinco Steel. Punta. Look at Sammy. Big love. Big love. Let's search for T. Denny. Ah, there he is. Oh. All right, you guys with me? Yeah, you are. How did I get away from him? I thought I was just sharing him. All right, this is getting weird. No thanks. He's making some bigger knives now. Check that out. Check that out. These little apprentices are such wunderbar. They're little banger knives. I'd love one and hold them. I'd love this knife right here. They sell out so quick. And he's got this guy Quartz that's making these sheets, these little pocket droppers. But guys, if you carry EDC fixed blades, Tyler is a fantastic. And again, this is just me talking about my experience. I paid $175 like anybody else would that bought this knife and saw the value in it being it made in the USA with a Magna Cut blade, full tang, Boss heat treat, 64, 65. I don't think I have any paper posts, but I bet I can find some. I have to get up and actually walk and get a piece of paper. And if y'all remind me, I'll grab one in a second when I get up. But it is super, super slicey. Just a fantastic knife. And I can heavily recommend anything he does. See a couple more little knives. And again, I don't know if y'all are into small fixed blades, but for me, the smaller the fixed blade, the better. And these are, I want to say, a little bit over 5 inches. They're T90, but they're done so well. And that's an acid edge pattern he puts on there. I just want a couple of, or one of these. I would almost get two depending on the different finishes, but I definitely would love a carbon fiber or another vintage camel micarta like I have in the satin blade. This micarta right here. Really cool stuff. If y'all are not following our man Tyler Denny, give him a follow. Let me check, see if somebody's blowing me up here. Let me get back in the chat. It's tough doing more than one thing. I'm not a successful multitasker. Let's see what we got going on down here. Have I caused a ride yet? Chicago 23, the Kaiser Huntsman. I look at that as a reasonable Norseman. That Huntsman and Maddie's Phoenix are two of the most exciting designs from Kaiser that I think are following nicely on the heels of the Veritas, which I really thought was a great knife. Good for you, man. Awesome, Nick. Get in. Everybody get in on the GAW. We'll keep it low because we don't want to attract people. Turd burglars, just for that. We want you guys because this is like us all hanging out at a knife show, and we're trying to, pump out some knives that I'm not currently using. So if I'm not currently using, I want you guys to use them. And this is a cool little knife. If you're looking for a unique box opener, it exposes a lot more blade. I've used it to open one package that'll release tomorrow. I wouldn't call it a heavy duty knife, but all you have to do is take this one little roller locking right here. So if I unscrew that, this blade simply slides out. Oh, hold on. Get it out just a little more. Might have to take it all the way out. All right, so I take this out. Take it out. I'm thinking about replacing that with a little, but now the blade just slides out. So if I wanted to switch it around, it's got a little channel here where it simply slides in and stops. I don't have to take that other screw out that's right there. And then I take my little chimichanga wheel that I'm going to probably replace with a T6. Do this. The good news is, even if you drop it, they send you a backup. Turn that off. Let's see if we can get that in without dropping it again. And then let's see how much this costs. I couldn't remember in the video. Let's go to Amazon. And in full transparency, let me share the screen. And let me go up here to returns and orders. And here it is. Delivered today, $69.99. And it is titanium clip. You get a lot of blade area, a lot of cutting edge on that. And I don't know if it started as a Kickstarter, but what impressed me is when I scroll down to the bottom, they have a lot of other titanium products in their store. This is just their newest. And these are a couple of others. I have no affiliation with these people, short of an affiliate link. I also have this, but this one does take a while to get, where this is in stock and it shipped to me in like 2 days. Anyways, that's how, when I'm late night goofing around, I'm searching for weird shit on eBay, which I rarely buy from, but I get ideas there. I usually try to buy from Amazon because I can send it back if it's broken or if I hate it. But again, it's got great detent. I give it an A for effort. I'm going to have to give it some more use, open some more boxes, which is really what I think it's for. I don't think it'd be good for much else. Um, but guess what else I've got? I did a couple of really bad things, but they're cool. They have absolutely no sense, and they didn't make any sense. I'm going to start easy so that I don't traumatize myself. So I'm going to be getting these hopefully tomorrow, maybe Monday. And I get to do my next Spyderco scale swap. And so these are for the Wool Native. And I think the Black Micarta are out of stock. So I bought the last set of these. But these are the set that I've got coming to me. They are, I think, really, really nice RC blade works, totally milled out. And they're going to replace So here's my little native now. So I took the black scales that came off this because this is one of the first S45. Whoops, failed it. So this is one of the first S45s, and you can see I put that denim micarta on there. So I'm going to be switching these out on camera with a those RC Blade Works micarta scales. Stoked about that. I also ordered a Lynch Spyderco replacement clip, but I actually ordered it for this knife just to see what it'd be like. I ordered it in satin, even though I like the clip, just because I'm in love with this knife. There's a white Stormtrooper with G10 on stock right now, in stock right now at White Mountain Knives, or it was. If you're a Growler V2 version, but this native, it's going to get a scale swap. We're going to do that together. That'll be cool. But I did do something kind of crazy. So I did this. Let me share this. I don't know if y'all are still with me. Let's see what we got here. So I jumped on this because there were only 2 left. Now there's only 1 left. And I had to immortalize the period. Something about, I got the 3.25 because I don't want a big knife. I've got plenty of those. It has on the back a biohazard thing. On the front, it's got the plague doctor. And I think it's just super cool. There are only 2 left, and now it's supposed to be here tomorrow. There's only 1 left in stock. Yeah, I think it's kind of special. It was kind of graily to me, so I just got crazy and didn't want it to sell out and miss out on it, so I jumped on that. So that was stupid number 1, right? I was like, whew. I swallowed that. Everything was Gucci. I think I bought my Spyderco scales right after that. Later in the day, today, I came across something else. It's not my normal jam, but I decided I had to do it for the channel. And so I picked this up. It's sold out now, but if you guys are still looking at what I'm looking at, yeah. Where we go? Where we go? So before it sold out, I picked up a stitch for the channel. Check it out. After they refined the ram lock a little bit and they fluted these G10 handles instead of using the FRN, it is that N390MK, which is the, I guess the Microtech Orpheon Bowler collaboration. I think the clip's hideous, but I'm interested to see how the G10 works out. I'm interested to see how the action is. In worst case scenario, if it sucks, I could sell it. But I thought it would be neat to bring it for the channel. And you never see them. I agree. I think the Stitch is a great blade. And it's always been a great blade shape. And just figured I'd check it out. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's I think that's the only stupidness I've done. No, then I did a little let's see what else I did that was stupid. I think at White Mountain Knives, let's look at my purchase history there. I think I've got a couple of things coming in from there too. Go to my account, sign in. Yeah, I've got a cool little fixed blade coming. So check this out. Let me find this. And I've also got a, I'm not going to bore you by showing it on this thing, but a little Oli, what's it called? Arc bell, the little round one or the little square one. That mine's also UV, I think. I couldn't tell, but I picked it up too. But check this little knife out. This is a little EDC fixed blade, S30V, little tank, midguard, messer. And you know me, guys, I like little fixed blades, but I have a feeling this is going to be a little on the big side. We'll see. But so that's the crazy stuff I've done that I've got coming into the channel. Ed, sorry to hear what, buddy. I'm thinking about you, my man. Call me if I can do anything. Where's Ed Harrison? Let me scroll. Hey, brother. Prayers and positive thoughts to you, and you share them with your best friend. Pray for his dad, his passing, and his sister that she recovers, brother. Thinking about you always, Ed. Always, my man. And you call me anytime. So, what else was I going to share with you guys? Let me have a sip of my coffee. We might have a guest or two, but I figured we would more hang out and chill. And one thing I wanted to talk about was knives that I think are older that you can get now very reasonably, and I don't know how much love they get. And guys, are y'all familiar with the Kaiser? I think this is a clutch. Let me see. Kaiser clutch. I could have the wrong knife, guys, because I've got several Kaisers. No, it's not the clutch. It's the Kaiser. Have y'all thrown it up there yet? Later, brand new American. Thank you for giving out, my friend. What is this little guy called? It's the Kaiser. Not the genie, is it? And no, it's the Kaiser Guru. No, Kaiser. All right, I know I can go to Amazon and it'll tell me because it's been bought there. So hold on, Amazon. I won't make y'all sit through that. Let's go to my order, see if it's still in there. It might be fleshed out. Go down, go down, go to the last one. No, it only goes back to my Veratas. But it's a little Kaiser. It'll probably say on the blade. I think it's Gemini, maybe. GE. Yeah, I think it's Gemini. Let me look. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Kaiser. Nope, it's not that. But let's do Kaiser carbon fiber. Hmm. I think it'll pull up because Amazon's where I found this. And my first one came with an issue, and I bitched about it, or didn't bitch about it. I set it back there, placed it, no questions asked. It may be sold out. It's an older model, but it's a model that you get different knives, you move on, you evolve on. You're messing with your collection one day, like I did. This is a genie. They've got the rich light. I'll show it to y'all. So this is the genie. The one I have is the OG genie, but they've got, and I'm sure they get the OG too. But they've got the rich light handled genie for 75 bucks with 154 cm. The one I've got is carbon fiber and S35, but it's a front flipper, what I would consider a gentleman's folder with a beautiful blade, beautiful sharpening choil, and it just didn't get enough. At least from me, it didn't get enough publicity. I picked this knife up. I carried it around for the weekend. I didn't carry it for any period of time. See if I can find this version. But I realized, wow, what a great knife. And I've had it for such a long time. And I don't know. This is just showing. Let's do this. Kaiser copy. Do Kaiser. East. Oh, all right. 154. Well, they might not have the carbon fiber or the titanium, but they still have the basic knife, which is a good thing. So again, my purpose for the long, drawn out, blah blah blah, was to talk about this little knife. So this is a knife that I probably hadn't thought about for years, and this is a carbon fiber titanium clip, S35 BM blade, but the action is just to die for. I'm not much of a top flipper guy, but a top flip's great. I'm more of a finger flipper guy, middle finger flick, but you can get right into that hole with no problem. And I don't think anybody ever really thinks about this knife. It's not a hard use knife, but for a gentleman's folder, it is fantastic. And it's 77 bucks in my Carta and 154 CM. Whoops. I would definitely jump all over it. And if you go to Blade HQ or if you go to White Mountain Knives, let's look. Let's just play around. Let's go to White Mountain Knives. And let's see if they've got a Kaiser genie. It is discontinued. Yeah, and you see who's got it. And how much they're asking for it. Plate HQ, they've got them for 150 158, which strikes me as too much. Although, for what it is, if one was going to adorn Blade HQ and vote with their dollars for anything they have, I wouldn't. But uh, that is a knife, and it is discontinued, and it is available at Blade HQ. Kaiser, let's see if they've got it. Sold out at our location through Kaiser. Let's look at Amazon's got the Rich Light one. We know that. Mojave is going to have the Mike Harder probably. Let's see. Coming soon. So unfortunately, guys, Mojave has it. Well, it's 158 too, which seems it's really not that high if you think about it. It's S40 S35DN, which is good enough for us a couple of years ago. It has immaculate action. It is a great gentleman's folder, and the only reason I bring it up is because it's a knife that it was kind of new to me again in my collection. I didn't know really what to think of it. So anyway, we won't roll about that. But just think about it. It's there are knives out there. You don't always have to be looking for the next greatest knife. You probably have it in your collection. You just had to mess with it. I've got some old. I started collecting, and it's only been about 3 years ago when I started back. But I was into the Kaiser Vanguard series big time and the Blade series big time, and I've got still a great number of them. We give them away from time to time here on the show. That was a weird now. So I know I had something over here. I didn't bring it. Hold on, kid. Over here. Right back. After I left both of my nicotine dispensers, but not that that's a good thing or a bad thing. Marty's got the nicest collection, guys. Don't let it fool you. And Marty, I don't know if you saw, well, you haven't seen it yet, but tomorrow you'll see a Cold Steel 8015 video. The reason I put it together is that knife's now been sent out with my Formax and with a real cool Tucson. I don't know the number of it. Satu Dave to do his magic on the blades. But I am going to want to get titanium scales for that 8015, buddy. I will buy those bad boys. I just need to go on the site and probably order them and then check with you to make sure I don't put my eye out with the spring. I'm sure you've taken them apart before, and you can tell me what what I'm up for. I'm pretty good with this assembly, guys, and I want to show y'all something that I got channel today. A good screw, dude. This is the sweetest driver I have ever had the pleasure of putting my hands on, and I've got a really cool circuit tie base. But for example, if I wanted to, this is a Medford T30 bit, but I mean, this guy is thick enough to give you really good torque. It is so. Look at this. I mean, it's like a fidget toy. That'll spin for over a minute. And the laser work and the anodizing work, it's going to be my official breakdown tool. So I'm going to be, I've got some skiffs that I ordered for a couple of different knives. Because I put them on some rare knives. Like I put them on I was going to put them on the Null, but Lord Needham had already done that before he sold it to me. I put them on the Chavez. I've got to put them on the Brian Brown Raptor and on the Brian Brown Jaeger. I put them on the Tick Boy. I've got a couple of ENP EDCs I'm going to put them on. Yeah, it'll just be fun, guys. So I look forward to taking some stuff apart, struggle busting with it for you guys. Dr. Prepper, what is up? Y'all, Dr. Prepper, I need to put his channel up here. If you're not already subscribed, it is his second YouTube channel, and he is absolutely killing it because it's something that I think most of us think about these days more than ever. And I know it's something that Brother G Bizzle is very, 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 very passionate about. G Bizzle, why don't you drop your link up there, brother man? I think you are a moderator. If not, let me just check. G Bizzle, Michael Sawyer, you're a moderator. You aren't on. G Bizzle. Throw Dr. Prepper up there so everybody will go follow it. Let's see. Yes. But G Bizzle is, as we know, G Ball, our knife man, but he is also focusing his efforts on helping all of us get our shit together so that we can we can be more prepared, right? So G Bizzle, drop your link in there for your second channel. You might have already done it. I just haven't gotten down there yet. I'm scrolling. I'm missing so much, guys. I'm so sorry. Uh, you're not a mod, brother. All right, hold on. You should be. Boom, boom, boom. Now you are. Add as moderator, standard moderator. You're welcome to come and talk about it, but you can post it now. Ace Man posted it for you. I love it, dude. There it is. Marco did it. It's Dr. Prepper 1. Irvin Woodman, what is up? Thank all you guys for sharing that. That's why I like for y'all all to be moderators. You know, my buddy Ab Taylor comes around from time to time, and he's not very computer literate, and you guys throw him in timeout and it hurts his feelings. So I'm never around quick enough to see him come in. Y'all be kind to him. I'm looking through here just seeing if there's anybody else that's not a moderator. Hey, Night Eclectic, you are the moderator. That means you, Marty, you're a moderator now. So you can post links for your channel. You can post links for your Instagram. You can post links for Original Goat. You can post those 80-10 or 80-15 scales that I'm all about. But guys, I don't know if y'all have checked out what, let's just show you what Satu Dave has been doing. I have him on my, if you look under my channels, he's one of the ones I recommend. I watch him every single Sunday. I've met him at Blade Show and love him like a brother. I'm going to mute this as I share it with you. But I'm going to show you why I sent him. He's been asking, he's going to be making pocket knives, guys. I don't know if you've followed Satu and seen what he does with scales. It's absolutely amazing. But people have been sending in knives. He's doing regrinds as he's learning on his own. And if I ever trust anybody with mad ass machine skill, do some regrinds on some knives and make them better than they're supposed to be, I'm letting him do it. And then he's just showing some that have been in. Let's see if he goes to where he actually does some regrinds. All right, let me find a different video. Guys, this guy's channel and his Sunday rambles, every one of these scales on these Satus today in the machine shop, he's an absolute wizard. He can push. That's a Riot he's putting together, and he's checking to see how it was made, how that new Riot. But that's not answering the question of how he grinds. Let me find some of his Anyway, he's a master machinist. He's a steezy knife trader. He loves big bulky knives. He's a fantastically kind human being, and I was just thrilled to be able to send him a couple of knives, my Formax 8015, and that I forget which cold steel. I think it's a cold steel. It's the one I showed you. It's kind of bronze colored. It's a big ass knife. And I would split it and play with him to regrind. Um, and for him, he doesn't charge to have them done, which I would pay $50 a blade. And for him, I would pay more. He's like, dude, I don't feel comfortable charging yet because he's such a perfectionist, guys. Um, if you've got something, I don't know if he's still taking them. I bet he is. If you've got something cool that you'd like reground, uh, reach out to Satu. No, I'll give you the Satu link though. Hold on. Let me find Satu's channel here. It's on. You can find it on my channel, but it's right here. Boom. I'm gonna put it in here, and then I'm going to pop it up there. So that guy is the man. He is the machinist with the meanest. He's a badass, and he's a nice, nice guy. Like I said, I've met him in person. I know he's looking for cool things. Scotch and things. Are you around, buddy? You know, Satu scaled Scotch. I don't know if you heard. I'm gonna send you a link. But I sent him three knives. My Formax, my big ass cold steel, my big ass Tucson, and then a cold steel 8015 for him to practice grinding on. Hold on a second. Let me send you a link. But yeah, Satu Dave is. You guys need to check him out. Let me put him back up there so y'all can look more. And he is in there where you can click on it in the chat. But his Sunday ramblings are absolutely the best. I don't know if you're available, Scotch. Family time first, brother. But if you are available, I'd love to have you jump up. There's no telling who we might have. I've tried to get our brother. His old name was Dark Gravity. He comes in as all kinds of different crazy stuff now. But I want to see how awesome his beard's looking and see how he's been doing and tell him about a couple of my bad decisions. Sorry, buddy. I had sent it to you. Oh. If you get a chance. But again, don't break away from family. Don't do anything crazy like that. Let me get caught up. I know that sounded gross by the microphone. Let's see. All right. I wonder how many people. I'm going to start looking how many people we have signed up for that giveaway so I can get the members in here in a little bit. I don't want you guys to have to wait too long. Hey, G-Ball, did you see that I ordered a stitch? Check this out, brother. This happened to be in stock, and I made a bad decision. I didn't have the money for it, but G10, smooth edge, $300. I settled it like an idiot. What are you gonna do, right? Knife addicts unite. Just because you can't afford them doesn't mean you should deny yourself. Groundhog, brother Ninja, Mike McLaughlin, what is up, brother? Isn't it a great laser beam knife, Mike? I mean, I think it's one. I try to just pull a few off my box that I think are really highly underrated, and that's one that's underrated by my fault because I didn't pay enough attention to it. It was one that I wanted to have. It was early on in my collection. I finally acquired it, and then by then I was on to something else right away. Ghost Malone, that is awesome. That is a much sweeter knife. Dr. Prepper, you are going to burn yourself out. You can incorporate some of that stuff. Think of an umbrella title, and Dr. Prepper might be it, Dr. Prepper and EVC, and have those as playlists where you're focusing and keeping traffic to one channel. So all your SEO is coming to one channel, but then you've got playlists and or groups. And I know that you want to probably be able to monetize each differently, but if you can grow them in different communities, it's 6.5 dozen the other. And you can have Patreons for each of the subgroups. Just a thought. Jim Miller, I did not, but I would absolutely recommend anybody that has a chance. I thought they were only available at shows. Pick up one. Mine has a slight problem that most people wouldn't even notice, but I've talked to them there, and all I've got to do is print out a form. It's got just a tiny bit of detail flash. They assure me that's not natural, and they've said just send it in and they'll fix it. So I'm not even going to take it apart when I get the chance. I might do that. Who knows? But I did want to break out my coolest USA knife. Always will be. I might do a special video on this when I learn more about all the different laser etchings that back spacer does. It's sick. You look at the inside, let me get some light on it. It has some weird ass script. I don't know. But the clip says still Valhalla, so I'm sure that little scripting in there means something similar. Not a big O-light fan, but I do have another light coming in. I've actually got 2 lights coming in. I've got one O-light coming in. It's not too many, Dr. Prepper. I'm just telling you from a digital marketing guy, and not that you market, but just to maximize your traffic. I think Prepper and EDC are kind of close under the same window, but you could almost have it as an expanded lifestyle channel where you're working both angles, working in different communities, and then even have separate Patreon, but keep the clout going to one channel instead of 2. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which makes more sense to you. I'm just throwing in from what I would tell a friend or a customer. You want web traffic is a commodity nowadays, just like data is a commodity. This is such a smooth night, guys. Michael Ziva. It is by far the nicest I have in my collection. I almost sent, and I couldn't get it in the package that I sent, but I'm going to send Satu Dave another package of knives at some point if he keeps doing this, because I have a feeling he's going to figure out what he wants to build, and he's going to start building it, and he's going to be as busy as he wants to be. I mean, that guy is so uber talented. If you even go and watch his channel, guys, and check out some of the scales he's made for the Satu, which is a knife that I'm not super familiar with. But if you look at the different amount of work that he's put in these scales, setting up a CNC machine, and he's the real deal. The absolute realest deal. Let's take a peek in on Jason Grant. That's somebody else I didn't send a link to. Damn it. See if he's got anything new coming out. If he does, I'll share it with you. It's super new there. Let's see if just look at my homepage. I'm trying to give us something, guys, something cool to talk about because there's so much just uncool stuff going on. Let's see. Uh-oh, somebody's popped in. It is
Hey, what's going on? Hold on one second. Let me try and figure out this stupid.
All right, I'm going to take you out till you get ready. You thumb up me when you're ready. Got brew. A tiny tour. Did you see the one I ordered earlier, buddy? Let me go. Midgard. A tour. Whoops. I'm Googling, man. I'm sorry to be quiet. I'm trying to find this nav. Oh, sweet. It's a little, is it this little guy right here? I'm going to share it. Are you ready, Scotch? Can you hear me, Scotch? Okay. Let me show you guys this. Boom, 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 boom. This is what looks to me like a very good Slurpee saver. A nice little pocket scalpel. This is the one that I've got coming in right here. I love their stuff. But what I was going to show you guys, if you like those little pocket scalpels, and he's a USA dude, and he has this company called Amsler Tools. Scott, you thumb up me whenever you're ready, brother. Because I'm bouncing back and forth. But these little guys, this is an 80s. This is called the Mini. And this is just a titanium, or not titanium, just a regular raw. And this bottom one, you can tell, is a lot smaller. They both got clips on them. So you can keep them in your pocket, or you can keep them as a neck knife. But this one's Magna Cut, and this one's S35VN. But it is just a sick little street razor. And if I wear like a button down to go to work, I can put that in it, and it pops out, and it looks like a pin. This little 80s carbon fiber one's a little different story. I usually wear it as a neck knife. But it is very pokey, very box openery, and just done very well. And you rarely see this guy. I've done reviews on him, but he's over on Etsy. I think Cole at Tri-State's the one that kind of turned me on to him. But it kind of reminded me of that Midgard. Not much. The Midgard's a lot beefier. How's your head, Scott? Can you hear? Gosh, can you hear? Still working it. Urban, have you signed up? Let me go here. This is what I was going to do. I was going to go in here and see how many people are signed up, and we will have that drawing. There's no need for us to wait if we've got people in there. Hold on one sec. Let me go to YouTube. Let me find that link. It was pinned in my comments. I should have just gone to it, but I'm not that smart. But I know what it looks like. It's the Moirel, and I should be playing with it. I'm going to go share, copy. I'm going to drop that bitch right here. Paste. I'm going to go filter duplicate users. I'm going to add this together. 8 tab. Get comments. So there's 78 unique comments as we speak. So guys, because Urban Woodsman is tired, nobody, you stay in here for 5 minutes because we're getting ready to do this. It's getting ready to happen because it's not a giveaway. It's just to get people, you're good? It's just to get people a knife or two. And I want you in here because I'm getting ready to pull for it. Scotch, give me 1 second while I give this away. I'm going to share the screen with you guys. And then I'm going to refresh it one more time. So if y'all haven't left a comment, you can go do it now. I'm going to do my math. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 78. 78. All right, guys. I'm pulling it. Boom. Be shady. He's shady. He is a shady guy. So see, usually if I didn't know Be Shady, I would say he had to be here to win. But since I know Be Shady, I'm just going to write him down in my book. I'm going to move on. I'm going to put the link for the member giveaway in there. And then we're going to move on to other stuff. And I'm going to talk to Scotch. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. How's it go? Can you hear me? I couldn't get my headphones to work again.
I hear you fine.
All right.
I didn't know if you were on the road or not.
No, I'm lucky we're still around home, and it's just been crappy weather. So we suffered through it for the last 2 days, and I was like, "Screw it, guys, we're going home." So
That's what you can do sometimes.
yep.
You might have gotten half a day or one day of work out of it, but when you look at the demoralization of you and your trip.
Oh yeah. Just
Congratulations, Be Shady. Send me an email here, or I'll reach out to you and have you send me an email. Knives Love. Which is something that every time I type it, I feel guilty because I've done nothing for it yet. Shane didn't have time to mess with it this year, which I totally respect. But I've had a lot of life changes, and I haven't done much. And I got an email from my dad, Doug Ritter, right before Blaze Show West, asking me how it was going. And I was like, not very well, Doug. But anyway,
Elvis.
Let's stop sharing. And so you guys were, how far away were you? Are you about 45 minutes away, or were you like 5 hours away from home?
Oh, about 40 minutes.
Not too bad.
Yeah. We've been making the drive every day back and forth, and it's just been, all of a sudden, it's just like the weather just kind of tanked, and it rained, and it's been super windy and kind of cold. So we're just trying to, and we work in it all the time, but it's like all of a sudden that big temperature change with the wind, with the rain. It was just, everything's cold, your hands are numb. And I was like, all right, guys. It was about 4 o'clock. I'm like, we can finish this up Monday.
Let's see what happens and get ourselves a little thicker. I don't blame you a bit, dude. I think that's awesome that you take care of your people that way and you don't push through and you don't feel it yourself.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
But yeah, I've only felt like I've been keeping up with you through videos for the last couple of weeks and through Satu Sunday, where I hear him talk about you. It sounds like y'all been sending some cool stuff back and forth.
Yeah, and all those videos I've been posting, I mean, those are at least a month old. Like I'd been doing like filming as I went, but just wasn't up. Like I went for like a month without uploading anything. It was just work, come home, eat, sleep, work, come home, eat. And I just didn't, like, if I had 5 minutes to film something, I'd film it when I got home, take a shower, do whatever, and then hang out with the family. And I just wasn't posting anything. And so now like I'm posting stuff, and it's weird because one of them was on like a Strider Tanto SNG. And by the time I had posted the video, it was already traded and gone. So I felt bad. So I have a buddy that watches the channel a lot, and we've done some trades back and forth. He's not on Facebook, so he wanted it. I'm like, man, it's gone, but I'll try and find you one in the Strider group. And he just got that last week. So yeah, all my stuff, all the Hinder stuff was from drops that USA Made Blade did in like August or so.
And it's still searchable content. That's great content. Your reactions are real. Everything about them except the fact that they've moved on. That doesn't matter. I don't think that makes them any less good videos.
Yeah.
I just love your style. I just think it's real. I think it's just
lazy.
No, dude, mine's lazy. The only thing that I do to my videos is I have this intro that AI and Canva created for me. I picked the template it was already there. I just changed the wording. So that was literally changing that. And then my little intro logo thing, that was all done with AI. And I just
It's
shoot and
okay.
go. I don't take any second takes. I don't pause it and start it again. It's just it's not the production value that I used to be influenced by. It was just being able to see things that I might normally not see. And I even joke with Lefty about it. I bought stuff that he hated more often than I bought stuff that he loved because I knew we were different in certain areas. Like the
Mm-hmm.
Cold Steel 8015, he said was the worst design knife that he'd ever seen. He didn't know any reason to have it. It would cut your fingers off. And I thought, I've got to get that. And it's now, I did a video on it that goes out tomorrow because I sent it to Dave with some other knives with my Formax and with my that Cold Steel or that Tucson. And it's one of the fidgetiest knives that I've got because I learned to manipulate that scorpion lock. I learned to reverse flick it because I didn't have to put pressure on it. It's just a lot of different user error things. So my point was, as long as your production is, I've got a camera that's facing the knife that I'm showing off, that's all that you need.
Yeah. God, you were talking right before I came on, you were talking Dave. So Dave, I don't know, last week I opened these knives and I didn't know when he sent me the three that he sent me, like I knew this was a regrind and I knew he had sent off a bunch previously to BGM. So like in the video, I'm like, who did this? I mean, because it looks really, I know Dave's been
Professional.
testing it. I mean, Dave did this,
I
and it's
know.
a full grind. And like, I'm not a fan. This is the EOS Sturgeon. Like, I'm not a super huge fan of the knife. The knife is okay. Like, it's something I would probably buy but not keep. But his grind is so thin, and it just like I thought BGM did it because I mean it's damn near perfect. Sorry, I'm
That's
showing
what
you.
I've been telling him. He said, well, I'm just I don't want to mess anybody's stuff up. I said, Dave, I'm sending you stuff that I want you to use your interpretation, maker's choice, whatever you'd like to do. And you are so far more ahead than you give yourself credit for. I'm so glad you're a humble individual, but I'm sure you're ready to make knives now. I mean, the stuff that he put out with scales and the grinds that he's putting out after
Yeah.
what, a month?
Well, I mean the XM18 scale he did, or not XM18. I'm sorry, the Project X. This is his Project X.
Mm-hmm.
That he put the thumb studs on. I love Brant, and Brant really kind of talks down to any kind of hinderer mods.
That's the best hinderer mod ever. And the way
This
he
knife,
showed it,
this knife should have came with thumb studs.
absolutely. And his video, Dave's video, where he showed how he positioned those studs to where they would perfectly fit.
Yeah.
You want them. I mean, he didn't just put studs on it. He figured it out like you would do it if you were a maker. And I would think Rick Hinder would go, well done, young man.
Yeah, because even in the Hinderer group, I remember before Dave had done this, someone was like, "Boy, this knife would just be great with studs," and they had drawn a circle where they thought it would go, and then they were like, "Oh, we get it. It doesn't, where the stud needs to go. It'll hit here as it's opening and closing." Well, Dave found the perfect position. I mean, it's just so. I'm gonna send mine to him for when he gets time. Because I don't care if it's a Rick Hinderer
Have
reserve
you
line.
taken him out to see how countersunk he did it?
I
How
haven't. I don't.
he
I don't want to.
countersunk those into the
Yeah,
blade. Those are not just surface mounted
yeah.
studs. He wanted them to, I mean, he is next level in what he does. Anything. And I said,
It'll
dude,
be. He's so busy with his other job, though. Like I'm hoping, like he'll get some time to really tinker with all that equipment he's bought. Like I talked to him last week, and he's really kind of starting to like figure out because he bought the things and he didn't know if they worked or didn't know how to. So he's talking to another machinist that has some history, or not history, but like knowledge of these particular machines that he bought.
the
So he can,
CNC is the one that's been giving him the making him scratch his head that he's getting in and doing everything he can with it. And then he figures, I just think he'll tinker his way through it. I just
Yeah.
know it's like
So,
learning a new language for most people, but
and then this is the Eric Luther Warnot M, I think. So it's the medium. There's a bigger one. So I don't remember. I think last time I was on, I showed you that giant Eric Luther Orphan that I got, and I didn't bring it downstairs.
that's beautiful, dude.
And Dave, this is Dave's, and he knew I liked it, and he gave it to me. So Dave and I share a birthday. Our birthdays are on the same day, which is just freaking hilarious. And last year I got him a Zon, and he got me a Medford. And it's hard now because he's gone to this next level. You can't just buy him a knife, right? Like I got him the Zon last year, and I was able to like blow him away. And now this year it's like, fuck, what do you get a guy that's,
Got everything.
he's regrind. He was doing mods back then, but like he's on the cusp of starting to make knives. I'm like, oh man. So I had a couple ideas, and then there's one. So he won't watch this, so I can tell you guys, so it won't
No,
ruin it. And I'm trying to work this stupid deal now with this guy to get him something just unique, and the guy's being kind of flaky. So I might go back to my original idea. I want to get him basically homework. Get him a knife that it's got a bunch of different elements that he can change on there. He can regrind it, he can make scales for it. He's not really a big fan of the Demco 8020, and I thought I was trying to find like the perfect one, because he likes titanium scales. So this knife has to be the G10 scales, which would force him to make scales for it. And then it can't be a newer version because they're ground really thin. It has to be an older version because they're ground real chunky, and everybody sends them off for regrinds anyway. So there's that, and then there's a couple other knives, and we'll just see what shakes out with this guy tomorrow. See if I can get that deal done for the one. But yeah, it's really kind of hard to get him
well, I got
anything when
in
he
here.
can make his
Tell
own
me if you
shit.
know what this scale is for. I had a really cool package come to me today from Get Good Screw, which is a killer driver and a bit holder. But they sent this scale just to show that they do scales, which of course I looked at it and I think it's a Sabenza scale, which makes me think I need a Sabenza. I just need to know what size. It's like 5 inches. Isn't that what kind of scale that is?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be anything else, right? It's a full size Sabenza scale.
Yeah. They made that, or they
Made it. No, it came. They sent me. I reached out to them at Blade Show, or maybe I don't know where. And maybe I think this one I gave them a card at Blade Show, and they were nice enough to send me this killer little driver, this little Damascus driver,
Mm-hmm.
and this Zerk little 6-shooter bit holder. So it does like that. And in it, it had this magnetic card like this on top of the box, right? Because it didn't fit in the box. And then you unmagnetic it, and it was just this, which made me think it was like a calling card. Dumb me is going to buy a Sabenza, but
You'd probably like the Sabenza.
I think I would. But look how nice their scales are. Dude, these are like milled
It's titanium.
titanium
Nice. And they sent you that for free?
for free. I mean, they sent the whole thing to me.
Nice.
Yeah. And all I did was or when I went to their booth, I've got these little cards. I don't think I've got one out here. I had them done through Canva that just have my channel name on it, where people can go look at my channel. And if they think it's a match, it's got a little thing on there. If you think it's a match, I'd love to, if I like your products, I'd be happy to work with you in whatever capacity there is. And it just showed up today. I didn't have any future or any recent communication that it was coming or anything. It just showed up. So I figured that's what it was. I need to send him a IG message after this.
Yeah, Doug, he does hate the 80/20 lock. And that's why I thought if I got him a G10 version with the thick grind, it's got everything he could tinker with. And
I've got the answer, what he needs to tinker with, and I'm going to show it to you right now. You keep talking.
So there was that. He liked, like, I thought, oh, when do you get the guy after, like I really got him last year. I really surprised him last year. And this year it's just been, when do you get the guy that's kind of, we were talking this the other day, and it was just like, do you feel like, because, our birthday was coming up, and it's like, I just buy my own presents now, the wife doesn't even, she's just like, what do you want? Oh, okay, get that. And he's like, yeah, we're at that age now where it's just like, we've worked hard and to make the money, and fuck it, we'll just buy what we want now.
You see that?
The fat carbon
with the 2 magnets that have been added to it.
So how's that work? Is that for the lock?
Watch this.
With magnets in it for detent, and it's actually insane. Look at this. You see that? That's crazy. The detent is actually so strong. What the fuck? It feels so good.
I don't think he would mind the detent.
What the
he likes
fuck? He was like, yeah, this is going to be the most amazing 80.
That,
and I know the guy who's got this particular one. He messaged me today, and I asked, I don't know if it's Sharp Dress Scales who did it, but he told me that any 80/20.5, you can put these earth magnets right here or anywhere down here, as long as they're not touching the blade, and they suck that blade in like crazy. And there's a video on YouTube that shows how to do it. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. So I thought, and then like I was going to get him a Norseman, because he liked mine when I sent it to him last year, but then it can't just be any Norseman. It's got to be a plain tie scale so he can do something to it with he wants. And that, I thought, he liked the blade, but it also, people have started regrinding those now. I don't know. I just got to send him homework. But then there was this one knife that was just unique, and this guy is being kind of flaky. So now I'm like, ugh. So we'll see.
I definitely get that, dude. I was just thinking, if he's going to be playing with it to put it together, to put something together, he might want to look at doing something like that.
Yeah.
Back out.
Then I thought about just like buying steel, and titanium for him, just blank, that he can. So it's hard. Steve, let me know how you think about that. Like, I'm such a fan of Eric Luther now. Tonight, just before I got on, he posted an Orphan that he just finished. And even though I've got one, I'm like, ooh, I think I need that one. He's like, you probably do. So I like it when makers are, you can talk to them, So I did order, if anybody watched that birthday video from last week, I did order, I put my order in with Sergey Rogovitz for a FMJ.
What? An FMJ?
Yeah, it's his take on like a Strider. He's the guy that makes the Rhino and just kind of, he does jewelry and pens and just kind of next level craziness. So
what's his last name?
Rogovitz.
R-O.
I gotta be spelling it to get it right. Rogovets.
It'll get close enough to where Google will find it. It was
probably
tactical. So here we go. Sergey.
Yep.
All right, let's look at this.
So he's been super.
Tippy, I know
easy to talk to.
that. Tippy is sitting right by the black light.
Was Marisol in here? I saw him earlier.
Is there a particular one?
It's the FMJ, so that's the Kentucky
FMJ,
Special
all right.
I have. I've got the Rhino. Yeah, go.
Okay.
There's none for sale. That's why I had to go right there. That's the full dress one.
And you're looking for a plain Jane?
I just went plain Jane. So he's working on a new knife right now. He said I could have it. I could either have it right now. I'm like, dude, I'm not in any hurry. You're busy. He's like, if you can just give me, he goes, I can guarantee you have it before Christmas. So I might have it done in the orange and black Cerakote to match the Rhino, or I don't know. But then part of me, those blades are beautiful.
I've never even looked at those before. I wasn't even aware.
His Damascus, or whoever does his Damascus, is absolutely insane. So I've still got time if I want to get one of those. I won't do the full Damascus scale. That's a lot for me. But
I was just trying to look at the Damascus blade, and it would look awesome on a plain knife.
Yeah. So I don't know. Marisol, I posted a flashlight video earlier today. Here's my battery, because he told me the micro click or the micro Acadia, the batteries don't last. And I was like, yeah, don't worry, man. I bought like 8 batteries. I bought a little battery holder so I don't lose them. Just throw them in my bag. That's
a sweet little light. Ballpark on the Rhino, brother?
It's, it's sky's the limit. I got a smoking deal on mine from Dave and Steve Clare. Thank you very much. But like if you went plain Jane, and it's hard because the guy is like his parents were jewelry makers or something, and he does jewelry, he does knives, he does pens, he does all sorts of stuff. He doesn't, like, I was like, dude, can I just get all plain? He's like, well, how about this? Or how about this? Have you seen this?
He's an artist. He's a real artist.
Yeah, he is an artist.
He knows what his time's worth, too.
He wants to go next level. So it's kind of like hard to bring him, Dave and I were talking, it's hard to bring him back down to like, how about just plain, So like plain, it's like, I'm guessing it's around the same price, around $1,000, and then it just goes up from there.
Because he probably wants to put his spin on it, because that's
I think it was like $1,200, which isn't bad. It's $1,200 if I want to switch to a Damascus blade, and then $2,000 I think it was for like the Damascus scales, but I just can't do a full Damascus knife, like maybe a pocket clip, or I was like, maybe like a Zerk or a copper backspacer, who knows.
So, you see this little knife that I got from Amazon, this little titanium razor knife? Looks just like a knife, and then you open it up. And look how much blade's exposed on it.
A lot.
A ton. And I've been using it just today to open packages.
It reminds me, have you seen that? Is it what are their names? The guys that make the Hawk Deadlock, Gavin and whatever.
Yeah.
They make something, I mean, it's way more expensive, but they make a fancy kind, and it's kind of got that same kind of vibe to it.
This is on ball bearings. It's not very heavy, so it's telling me it's the titanium. It's milled out, because all you got to do to take the blade out is take that wheel.
Hey, were you guys talking about preppers on here? Is G-Ball a prepper now, or what?
G-Ball has a channel called Dr. Prepper. It's his second channel, and it's growing like crazy, and I need to put it up.
G-Ball. So SOE, anytime you order anything from SOE, they're really into like prepper stuff, and just not just prep, just prepared. Like they got a whole with. If you guys ever watch like Wrangler Star, they got in with him, but I don't know. They send you all this. I don't know.
Yeah, G-Ball's second channel is, let me go up here and find it and I'll share it because it's really good stuff. Let me screw my blade back in before I forget. This was $60, $68.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Made in China, I'm sure. Let me go to Dr. Prepper. And I've been watching the bombings, but I'm not going to watch that here. Even though I got it on the background here.
Sweetest.
Dr. I keep pulling up Dr. Pepper. I know it's. I spelled it right. Trying to.
Yeah, they host these
It's
like.
not your Dr. Prepper Survival, is it? Because that's that doesn't look like your logo. Here it is. I got it. I'm subscribed. Let me share it in the chat and pin it. Copy. Paste. And boom. That is where he's at. Is that the full size?
That's the full. This is my new work knife. I've had it 2 weeks now. I haven't posted the video on it because I'm an idiot.
You know how to stage them, don't you?
Hmm?
Do you know how to
No.
stage them? Super easy.
I did, and then something happened, and yeah.
Let me show you real quick. It won't take 2 seconds. All you got to do, because I try to keep them out like a week, and then I'll move them around. Wow, my unboxing is my best video ever. It's blowing up every time I go back and check. Let's see. Here, channel dashboard. So all you do is you go to your content. Do you ever go into your studio?
Yeah, and I used to go on my computer a lot. Now I just try and do everything from my phone.
And you can do it from your phone.
Yeah, and it was letting me, and I could set, and then it just went away for some reason. Maybe I need to update the app.
But all I do is I go in here and I set them, like when I'm uploading it from my phone, I'll do, let me show you from there. I'll go upload a video. I've got one in here that I haven't deleted yet. So I'd go to my YouTube. And does yours still look like that where you've got the plus at the bottom?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So
but I don't I do upload from there. Yeah.
So if you click there and you go upload, it lets you pick, and I've got one right there. I've already uploaded it. And then I put the thumbnail on it. And I'm not going to upload it because I already have, but then I go to visibility private, and instead of clicking public, down here you've got that schedule button. See it?
Mm-hmm.
And all you got to do is go in there. It's got a calendar. And you just click on, like if I want it to go the 19th, I click OK. It defaults to midnight. I always let mine release at 5 a.m. And then when you click OK and upload, you can stage your videos.
And then you've already preloaded the tags and all that stuff.
And then if something and if something changes, and you can preload your tags. I just learned this, but you can preload your tags on your main customization page, and they're there for everything. Or you can upload them, on your phone. You can just touch the little tag button and add them. Mm-hmm. But what I like to do is just schedule them, and then if I get something in that's more pressing, which always happens, I've got one, this Fornix, which is a cool knife, but it didn't sell a bunch. I've been pushing it back for probably a month because I get stuff cooler, but at least I try to stay at least a week ahead of it. So if something happens, I'll still have videos go up. And I'm still in the early stages of just trying to do things consistently. And so right now I I started out really crazy doing 2 or 3, but now I'm doing 1 a day. I try to do 4 to 6 shorts, which take me no time because they're just literally flipping or showing a fixed blade. The fixed blades kill. My fixed blades, I don't know why. I guess there's a much bigger audience, and they're all coming from Russia and India.
Really?
Yep. It's fascinating just on my shorts. So if I go and I look at videos, and this will just show them. Well, it doesn't do it like it does on my phone. So these are the shorts that this is what I put out today.
Steve, you're gonna have to let me know how you like that full size Warnock, because I think I'm gonna have to get one.
So I had this little unboxing, and I had this one were my main videos for the day. And then my shorts, I started, I think I've only done 3 shorts today. But like this one's gotten 2,000 views. So if I go look at it, and that's the slip joint I'm carrying today. That's an $88 Tucson. Super nice M390 titanium slip joint. But that took me no time, 15 seconds actually. And I do it just like that. And I try to post several of those a day. So it might be looking down, or it may be one like this. But they're all 15 seconds, and they're all me just doing that. Some of them will get views, some of them won't. There's no rhyme or reason to what makes them do good. But if I go by popular, like this one had 14,000 views. This one had 10,000. This old growler had 10,000. I mean, you just never know, right?
Yeah.
But when I go and I look at these, like the analytics of them, it shows how many subscribers came from those shorts. So I'm reaching people in other countries that wouldn't normally see my videos. So that's why a lot of people say shorts are a pain, and they are if you put a lot of time into them. Like when I look at Ray, who does a great job, Everyday City Carry, his whole game is shorts, but he's doing a bunch of edits in these shorts. So it takes him as much time as it would take a lot of people to do a full-time video. My point is you can just throw stuff out there is crazy as long as it's related to what we do, what we like, and somebody's going to watch it. And if it gets watched, then YouTube releases it to the masses that watch that kind of content. And it's amazing because you can watch it go from nothing, nothing, nothing. Then for 2 hours, you can tell when YouTube's showing impressions, you'll get 2,000 views, and then they'll turn it off again. And your impressions go back down, your suggestions, i.e. I know them as impressions, but they're really suggestions.
What happened
what happened to IG? IG does not, once I went to the professional account where I could look at the analytics, my views and the audience that I reach is nothing. I almost want to go back to just a plain account, but because I'm not boosting my posts, I'm not trying to monetize it. I just like looking at the analytics to see if there's any method to the madness, and there's evidently not.
I don't know what's going on with IG. Like I think I mentioned it last time. Like I'll like posts, and then later in the day I'll go back and look, and that post will be there again, and I haven't like my like is gone. Like so, it's like, oh, okay.
It's a buggy platform.
It happened to me today. When was it today or yesterday? You had the Leon Ma field duty on your
yesterday.
Yesterday, I liked that one twice yesterday.
And it wouldn't show up.
Yeah, I liked it the first time it showed up, and then it came back and it showed that I didn't like it.
TFET shorts are designed for ADHD people. I know what G-Ball's saying. There's no method or madness. So what I found is I'll go one day and I'll upload 5, and they won't get over 100 views. And then the next day, as long as I can do it consistently, and like in the morning, I don't sleep right. So like at 4:30 in the morning, if I do some simple unsheathing of a fixed blade and sheathing it back, whether it's an SE, it doesn't have to be fancy, and then set it down and then leave it for the day and don't watch it, it'll inevitably kill it. Same with, for some reason, folders don't ever go over 500. I've had a couple, like you saw that Brian Brown did really well. But the key is just to do it, bite your tongue, flip a knife. I set all mine to 15 seconds instead of 60. And takes me no time if I can just remember to do it. And some of them will take off. And when they do, I'll pick up 10 or 15 subscribers that maybe will come to a live or actually engage with the content, and it'll be kind of cool.
I just always
But
forget about shorts.
IG's been weird, I think, to knife people in general.
Check out this brand new old school Strider. I got lucky.
Dude,
This
that
guy
is
sold it.
gorgeous.
Dude, and he bought it brand new 10 years ago and put it in his safe and never touched it. I mean, this
How
thing,
many Striders do you have if you just had to do a rough guess?
20,
They
Oh,
haven't changed that much, have they, over the
20 or
years?
25. No,
Have-
is Mateo's not in here, is he?
I haven't seen Mateo tonight, but I just got finished eating some
I
jerky.
mean,
so
just
I'm
little
coming here.
changes, stop pins, hardware. That's about it. They quit doing some of the grinds. But yeah, I mean, it's basically the same knife.
Y'all were exactly right. About a year ago, Jane Shang, brand new American or American, told me we were at the knife show in Nashville, which was November last year. And he said, just post a short. And I posted one from the back seat of the car we were in, and it instantly went to 4,600. And so I did that for a couple of weeks, and all of them were blowing up. And then they slowly just started tapering down. But it's weird because when you watch the real-time analytics, you can tell that YouTube's playing with it, because when you're getting your views, they're all in like this 2-hour range. And why would I only get low views here, all these views here, and then low views here? It's because YouTube's choosing to show impressions less. And they've got something coming new. I forget what it is. I did a creator survey today. That's all it needs to be, Timmy. I'm telling you, I look back to what I watched. And I did watch a lot of Metal Complex. I watched a lot of Shabazz because they showed the knives. And Shabazz was one. Brian F., what is up, my man? I was talking about you earlier when I was talking about how smooth my first collaboration with Vosteed went on that Instagram giveaway that you won.
What happened with Shane's videos? He took a bunch down?
I don't think did he take some down? I don't think he's putting up a lot now.
No,
but
his live streams.
Oh, is he
with
taking
you.
some down?
Well, because like I said, I like Sunday nights, him and Grateful Panic, I just put my earbud in and fall asleep. And then same thing on Monday nights with you guys on Metal Mondays. And I went to relit because I was like, ooh, there's drama or something. Is he mad at Cole again or something?
No, I haven't watched. Let's go and see, because I know there was one night that he had computer problems and that he had a live.
Yeah,
up
that was 2 weeks ago.
live.
But it was like a 2 or 3 hour live stream or something
He
last
can't be
month.
taking them down if he has
They're gone
drama.
for like 2 months.
He's got to keep it up there. Let's see.
No, he deleted like 2 months worth of them.
Oh my God. He has deleted a shitload.
Yeah.
Dude. Or maybe he's just made them private. I need to reach out to him. I'm not
I don't know if he got in trouble with the Hunter, like how he titled them, the Hunter Biden and the
Jenna Jameson.
Yeah. But I was like, ooh, is there more drama? Something happened? He was mad at someone. And I wanted to.
I can probably tell you what it was. I don't know if he was mad at it, but I don't know.
Mad. I think he's frustrated. I think he's frustrated.
Did you see Metal Complex last Friday?
Mm-mm.
All right, let's pull this up. Take a lesson in influence rock climbing. Did I say that, or was I just thinking that?
Influence what?
Good. Nothing.
Okay.
Live. And we go right here. I'm going to share. And hopefully I won't get a strike.
Oh, those two were
Going
live.
on, everybody? Welcome to Maximum Nine.
It was a subscriber.
That's. I mean, I also started.
was
I
a
started
what?
with Nothing Fancy, and there were a couple other people, but the
Hold on,
channel
one
I
sec.
started
This is
watching
funny, I'll tell you
religiously
why.
was Nick Shabazz. I was like, I want to hear his voice when I wake up. I want to hear that voice when I go to sleep. I want to hear it. I want to hear him talk about the pocket clips and the Spydercos. I wanted to hear it.
So anyway, that was a 45-minute deal before MC's giveaway. And Cole, at the last minute, found out that MC doesn't use fancy StreamYard or anything. He just does YouTube, right? He doesn't have to. And so Cole couldn't use his voice changer. So Cole's got his real high voice the whole time, which is fine. But it got him over 8,000 subs. He picked up like 500 subs that night. And then the next Tuesday had a big celebration and gave away a bunch of knives that had been donated, that he'd been holding out for his 8,000 giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that just put a sour taste, because it didn't seem as it could have been just as profitable or just as windfally and had not as icky of a feel, if that makes any sense. They didn't just talk about it. They were like, yeah, because Metal Complex was like, I don't know why more of y'all aren't watching him. He's got some of the best production, which he does. And Cole was like, yeah, you guys need to come over and watch my stuff, come to my live stream, blah, blah, blah.
I think sometimes it's cringy when you're almost I used to be like, share, subscribe. I realized dude, I got a real job. This is just for fun. I don't care.
It is for fun, and it was cringy for a long time. And then I realized from me that having ADHD, as people say and subscribe, sometimes I'll go, oh yeah, or go like the video. I'll go, oh yeah, I like the video. I just don't think about it. But there's a difference, I think. And I love Cole. Cole and Kara are my people. They stayed with me at Blade Show 2 years ago. I think nothing but the best of him. We're just different. He's young. He wants to grow, and he will. He's doing great if that's what he's into. I'm doing it kind of for a hobby. God, it's a crazy ass hobby. It's expensive.
It is, but when you find one of my dealers, we follow each other on Instagram, and just the other day, he was on the job site, and I took my Medford knife out and sliced open this box, and he goes, "Is that one of your fancy knives?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "So you have knife friends on Instagram?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Huh." I go, "It's just like anything else. It's a hobby, be it cars or guns or whatever. You just find like-minded people, and that's the fun part about it."
Don't you think the knife community is different? I haven't been in other communities, but I hear everybody that's been in both say that the knife community seems more inclusive, or is that a fallacy? Because I know you're in a lot of Facebook groups where it's not like that, where people shun you.
No, I think it's better than the gun community. I think the gun community, and I think that depending on the person, the gun community seems real snobbish. You got to be into that gun, and if you don't like that gun, you're an idiot. I think the knife community, some people look down. Like we've talked about before, I started with budget knives, and just my taste has changed, my income level has changed, and what I want to spend my money on has changed from going to heavily firearms and ammo to more knives and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's cool because it's not at least for me, cars, you can go walk and find a car show pretty much any weekend somewhere, right? A Cars and Coffee, and there's people who share your hobby. It's fun I think that's why YouTube and the Facebook groups play like such a large part, and Instagrams, because you can't just go, you're not just walking down the street to some knife show or some knife get together. So this is where we get to be around each other.
Exactly. I think it is unique in that. And I found knives from YouTube, but I had no idea of the community until Grateful Panic's the one that actually really brought me into live streams that felt like therapy sessions that didn't feel like somebody selling me something. Because after a while, you'll see that. You'll see some channels, and I still go back to MC, and I totally respect him because, welcome, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
But
Brent?
I go back to MC, and I respect what he does. I think his lives are good. I think the video he put out on his most expensive night was awesome, because that's one he said tonight that he can go, if anybody starts, which he gets 50 comments in every video he does about why do you need a knife that expensive, he can just send it back. Have you seen that yet, Scott?
He's talking about the
Marfione?
Yeah, the custom stitch,
But he
right?
basically says, I didn't need the knife. I'm not embarrassed for what I bought it for, but certain things, like in your life, a car might bring you joy.
Mm-hmm.
Jewelry might bring you joy. This is what brings me joy, and it's with my money. So he makes a very valid, rational point on why we do stupid shit, right? Because it's something that he's always wanted. And I find it refreshing that, I started with the Penguin Pelican, loved it, thought it was great. And now in the last 2 days, I've just made 2 shitty ass decisions. Were you here when I talked about my smart decision?
Did you get it?
I did. I ordered it. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. The 3 1/4 Plague Doctor.
Did you get the pink one?
The green.
The green? Okay.
I bought it from Spartan. That's the only one I could find.
You've been talking about it for months.
And the timing worked out where I don't need it. I don't need any more knives, but I really wanted it, and I know it's getting ready to be out to where it'll only be secondary.
Once it's gone, it's gone. I mean, I'm surprised there's still some new ones hanging around. Because what year was that made, the Plague Doctor?
22.
20. Okay, it wasn't
21 or 22. 21 or 22.
It's 22.
Was it 22?
Mm-hmm.
What have you been up to, Brant?
Not a whole lot, just chilling and stuff like that. I'm excited that I made some patches.
Let me see.
Well, it's not here yet.
Hey, so you ordered some?
I ordered 2 just to test them, because I'm testing them. I'm trying to see if they're good or not. See how good the quality is, and if I like it, maybe I'll start making more. Also, I got a new patch, which I know Scott is gonna love. This
Never expires. I love it.
never expires. It never will.
I'll tell you what, and I probably have to go to Arab tomorrow. I've got to make a phone call. That's going to be I've got to get my extension done, but I need to also go to the Pew Pew store and do a little looking.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I need one more addition to my collection.
I've been jonesing lately too. I've been looking at.
But you're set, right, in terms of defending your property, right?
Oh yeah, I don't need anything else. It's just like the knives. I want something else.
See, I just want something basic that's not this longer than my little things,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way,
rifle or pistol?
Right.
Hey Scott, things.
Like
good video.
Hmm?
Good video. A while
Which
back.
one?
Your buoy.
My boo. Oh, dude, I love that thing, man. I
The thing
freaking
is,
love that thing. That
Javon
three,
needs to get a buoy. He needs
we
to get
talked about it when I got, I mean, Jesus. That blade on that knife is almost perfection.
It is.
It's just so good. Where like I love the 24, but I didn't love that blade on the 24, even though I had two of them. Yeah, on the 3.5 inch.
Yeah. Sorry, Javon. I didn't mean to cut you off
You're
here.
not cutting me off, buddy. I'm searching for something down here. I'm
Oh, you're
seeing how
fine.
many
Okay.
people have commented on the member
I
giveaway.
was when I saw that video, I was like, "Oh, what did he get? What did he get? I see something cool." It's a pretty cool.
Let's see how many comments.
Hello,
34
Kyle.
comments.
Called me out on
Guys,
something.
there are a lot of members who have not commented on the giveaway. I know it's not the greatest giveaway this week. I've got
I
cool on
really
top,
have an itching to get an AK.
but this is a fidgety S35 Vineyard knife, Dr. Yu design. Kaiser Cormorant, Hologrind.
Oh, that's cool looking.
It's different. And if you don't like it, you can sell it on that sale for $75 all day long. So if you're a member, the video is pinned at the top. We've got 34 entries so far. I'm not going to cut into Maddie's time, and I've got to go to Taco Bell. So we've got about 50 more minutes. I'm going to
I got to bounce before then. I got to get up early.
I'm going to pull
I had
it
one
for
years
about
ago
20.
and traded it.
What do you got going tomorrow, buddy?
Family pictures.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
It is, but I mean that means
I know it's
Yeah,
not
be
exciting,
there.
but those are things that you will absolutely be stoked if you did when you're done. I
I'm
like
gonna
to
say-
put this out as a
Oh,
knife
that's
that
cool.
I've not played with in a while that is as good as any knife in my collection. I call it the cheap man's Rosie, and I don't have the right to do that because I don't have a Rosie.
Mm.
But it is a flicker only Asher Tie Spiro.
It looks a little bit bigger than Rosie, kind of like the Lamina.
It's his Spiro, and I've got, not in this case, but I've got other like a G10, and I've got titanium with thumb studs. They all look like Spiros, but this one does open it up to look like the Lamia and the Rosie a little bit.
Mhm.
But the action, this knife was $109. S35VN. Ooh, that's the Phoenix. Let me pull it up
Go get you one, boys.
because I saw it today on Blade HQ, and I saw Maddie's name on Blade HQ, and I was like, damn, I bet he doesn't want his real name on there.
It's in
He
my
might
cart
even
right
know
now.
that his name's on there.
Well, mine's in my cart right now, and I'm definitely gonna be getting it. What? What?
I
Everybody's
misspelled
asking.
it. Enix. There it is, right there.
Everybody, calm down already. What?
So let me share my screen.
Dude, Doug, so did I, man. But like the site I've been working on, like my phone can't even make cell calls half the time. So there was no chance I was picking one up today. And that sucks because I really want one in crewwear.
Which is that?
The Lamia.
Oh,
Lamia.
yes.
He had a drop today. And I might as well have been working on the moon. That's how good my internet reception's been.
But guys, this is a gorgeous knife.
Oh yeah.
And the designer's name's in there. And I'm so proud of him. I'm hoping it comes to White Mountain Knives pretty soon.
Oh, I bet it will.
I bet it will too, but I will be getting one.
Steve, are you in Salt Lake City? You blow. Pick me up something cool.
Bang!
Oh,
It's
what?
in stock.
I was sympathizing. I tried the same thing.
All right, I got to stop sharing. White Man Eyes had it in stock. Hold on a sec. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. What up, Dopey?
Dopey, what is happening, brother?
Dopey, what's up, bro?
I'm just going to use this because it's quickest. Maddie, you should be. I'm not even settling this bitch. Uh-oh. My password wrong, though. Go to my password keeper. Y'all chat amongst yourselves. Keep everybody.
There we go. Blue.
Oh, so I need to go. Oh, okay.
How many hinders do you have, Brent?
I have 47 hinderers.
Okay.
So that makes my Strider collection seem small.
I had one Strider, but I traded it.
See if that lets me in.
If you didn't, if I knew that you liked Strider, Scotch, I would have traded to you.
Think
because it's a rare one.
Right up in that one brand.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't care if it's not a hinder or not, but I would like. It's pretty cool.
It just drives you batty sometimes.
What 5-door? What? When is the X dropping? They hinted. I don't know, man. I can't
have to
say.
get the regular checkout, guys. Y'all bear with me.
That's fine. What's the deal? I thought they were dropping full tracks again.
They are soon. I don't know when.
Soon, you don't know when.
I don't know when.
You know, like I was so just jonesing to buy a knife last week. I almost, and I still probably will, but that's when I hit you up. I almost bought that XM18 auto. But I've just kind of gotten out of autos, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a SOCOM Elite I haven't carried in years now. Auto. So it would have just been buying a knife just to buy a knife. I probably would have carried it and then the novelty probably would have wore off, but.
Dude, cool. I'm a ninja. I don't like showing my
all right.
So I'm good.
I'll show you pew-pews. 2 of mine are upstairs, though.
Complete.
It's weird when you show a pew-pew on here because you'll get yourself terminated from showing pew-pews now.
What? You can't make gun videos anymore?
No.
Well, they're making it where only Hitchcock 45 does it, but other people can't. They get strikes every time when they do it.
Really?
I've been hearing a lot of rumors about it.
Dopey, I hope you're doing good, buddy. I know you're working your butt off.
They wouldn't monetize it, but...
Well, I mean, yeah, true. I mean, if they didn't monetize, yeah, that's true.
Mattisfaction says they're going live according to their tile for a Friday the 13th edition at 12:10. And Maddie, I just picked up a Phoenix. Cannot wait till it gets here.
Oh, man.
Do you want a long range or like a home defense, or what are you looking for?
I'm thinking, well, that's a good thing that you ask. I'm thinking longer range than my home defense PPUs.
Just in case the world ends?
Yeah. Well, in case.
Or just for like, they are fun to shoot. I mean, ammo's coming back down, so it's not super ridiculous. I mean, you're in the South, so you can probably just step out your back door and shoot, right?
No, I wish I could. I've got an air rifle, though, that I can go out and at one at a time, I can take people down. But no, I've my buddy that I shoot with a lot has a bunch of different ones, and
That's true,
I'm
Dr.
amazed at
Pepper.
A, how quiet they are, B, what little to no recoil there is, and the freaking accuracy of them. And I guess, would you say the difference in home and long range would be pistol versus the rifle?
I think it's depends who you talk to. Like, I mean, depending on like, are you defending a home that's you're out in you live on 5 acres, you know,
No,
or
I'm looking for, I think caliber wise,
like if you're out in I mean, there's guys that are, that have ARs next to their beds, and that's what they consider. I think it depends on the person, but I think you also have to think about the velocity and if something were to happen,
like if you're in an apartment, you don't want to have something that's going to go through the next 3 apartments.
yeah.
No, I'm looking for something that would be, I'm thinking AR, and I forgot the one that Dark Gravity, hopefully he'll join us in a second, but he told me the one that's more common in case you come across rounds in an apocalyptic scenario. But just the long one, which I think it's a 13 or 16-inch barrel.
Oh, hold on. I gotta find. Oh my god, I'm old.
Hey, my fly shooter, Neil, is nothing to laugh at. What you got there, new pack, buddy?
This is made by Triple Lot Designs, but Hinder did a collab with them, so they put the logo. And you could put as many pads. This thing is pretty thin. This thing is skinny as can be, but man, this thing is so nice to carry.
Nice, dude. I do not have a good pack. I've got a good shoulder bag.
Yeah.
That's a 10-inch.
Let me see. Hold on. So that would be considered a pistol?
Yeah, about the pistol, which the ATF went after.
I love that.
Down twice.
And is the advantage of the concealability?
No, it's fun. They're fun to shoot. That's why. It's just they make up all these dumb rules, Like if this had an actual stock, it would be considered a short barrel rifle. They don't want you to be able to shoulder it, but dude, it's just fun to shoot. I mean, if I'm trying to I don't know. I'm never trying to conceal a rifle.
No. That's my point exactly.
Cool. It's fun to shoot. So.
But you can get a longer barreled one where you don't have to get the alleged stamp, right?
Yeah, like the 16.
The same caliber. What I'm thinking, that there's one that my understanding is you have to get a special stamp for.
Yeah, that's an SBR. That's anything under a 16-inch. Anything under a 16-inch.
Is that a 16?
Yeah.
So that's considered legit.
This is legit for now.
Okay, that's beautiful.
So this has a brand new Geisley trigger in it. Oh, it's awesome.
See, I'm glad I don't have it that bad, because if I was, I never did guns. I've collected guns, but I've never gone into like tricking out the triggers and taking them apart.
Never have either, but I spent so much money on that rifle, and the trigger just sucked. Like it was just a mil spec. I was like,
okay,
why money? Why
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm 31 years old, Driz. Okay, I'm 31 years old. I'm not a kid, so shut up.
What is it? The SSAEX longbow SSAEX. I can't remember now. It's been months since I put it in.
Don't let it stress you, Brant.
Yeah, it's not. I don't care.
And then I've got an 18-inch one also, just for like even longer range.
So you just have more accuracy at a longer distance with a longer barrel, allegedly?
Probably, that I'll never use. Like I shoot it the same distance, right? Basically, I shoot my other one.
No, because somebody else struck me there, Driz. Falsely.
Yeah, it's just how much
Anyway.
money you want to spend. And to be honest with you, like years ago, my first AR was a what is it? The DPMS, which everybody kind of, that's the thing, like with guns versus knives, like if you don't buy, like people bagged on it, and back before COVID, that was like a $400 rifle all day long. Zero issues, zero problems. I mean, whatever. Same thing, like I've got some 1911 videos on my channel, be it the Rock Island Armory, which is made in the Philippines, and people bag on that. They bag on Kimber. You know, it's just, that's the difference I find in like the gun. There's more haters, or there's guys who are like, okay, I've got the Staccato, you know, I've got this really expensive gun. I still really like that $500 Rock Island, you know, for what it is. It's a fun gun to shoot. But there's just other guys that are just like, it's junk, it's mim parts, and so that's the part that gets annoying. If
Right.
if you're not spending X amount, then that's a garbage gun. And I run into that a lot. I still get comments every week on people, you know, bagging on stuff.
The bottom line is I've learned a lot of watching the Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis stuff. Have y'all kept up with that?
No. I've been so out of everything lately. Like I'll come home, and if it's like I'll watch TV for like 10 minutes before I go to bed. But is that over the CryptoZoo stuff or the other?
Well, it's one of those influencer fights, right? So Logan Paul tomorrow night is allegedly fighting Dylan Dennis, and they're both scumbag crypto scammers. But the reason Logan chose him was because he knew he could hype the fight. Well, Dylan started, you know, Logan just got engaged to this chick who used to date Leonardo DiCaprio. So Dylan started trolling by finding all these pictures that are public on the internet of her with other dudes, like Leonardo DiCaprio, Adam Levine, and he's gotten up to like 180 bodies now. And videos of her on like Big Brother saying that she sucked a dick in a football stadium and shit like that, you know. So he's just trolling the fuck out of her. So yesterday at the press conference, they were going back and forth before the weigh-in, and Logan gets up when they're getting ready to face off and underhands a prom bottle and hits him in the nuts. And Dylan walks up and just throws a fucking microphone at him at point blank and splits his eye. So it's just getting pretty ugly.
I'll have to look at. So Jim Miller, that 10-inch.
I agree, Josh. He is an absolute idiot, and I'm on Team Dylan. And I know it's fake.
I never knew who these guys were until there was that whole drama about he made the video in Japan on the suicide forests.
Yeah, that's him.
I didn't know who he was until that. And now, like, I get why people are upset with like famous people. Like he's famous for making videos. And now like he's just a douchebag. I mean, he's scammed people out of millions of dollars. You're just like,
but let's not forget what he did at the suicide forest.
That's why yeah.
I mean, he did what he did. I mean, that's horrible.
That 10-inch AR is a Palmetto State. Great gun.
Let me show you something hilarious.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to play the video. I'm just going to show you the hat.
Did anybody ever buy one of these that come with their packages one day?
Dude, was that from that swag thing? Brant?
What's
for DLP, like bragged about, like, I don't know. I spent a lot of money on a knife with them, and they're like, you're getting the swag pack, and they send like the pictures, like a leather mat to take knives apart on, all this stuff, and I got a tiny little microfiber cloth. Come on, DMP, get your shit together.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, they try their best. They try.
You know what, Dr. Prepper, or sorry, G-Ball, dude, I was literally on their site yesterday looking at them, trying to decide which one I want. I know I want a 7.62 because I've got thousands of rounds still sitting here. But I think I also want to try, is it the 101 or the 103 that's chambered in 5.56?
Oh, don't do this.
So see that hat? I'm not going to show it, but see the hat?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the hat. Now let me show you this. Let me go Dylan Dennis press
Yeah, I
conference.
know what you're about to show. I know exactly what you're gonna do. Yeah, there's so many speculations on he showed
No,
a dead body.
This is just why I think it's hilarious. Look at what Dylan wore at the press conference. What? It wasn't.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, not Wolverine. No.
It wasn't
no.
the press. What was before the press conference? Let's see. Dylan Dennis, because this is just where he throws the mic.
You know what?
It's called the hype conference.
I don't even know. I've watched. I would love one of his. How much is it? Now that you say that, I still remember watching videos of his guns years and years ago.
Well, Dylan Dennis has evidently done fake crypto stuff too. You know, there's a whole industry. If you're an influencer, where people will pay you to tweet about their shit.
Have you heard of CoffeeZilla?
Yeah, CoffeeZilla is great.
Dude, the stuff he does on both of the Paul brothers, how are these guys not in jail? Like, seriously.
There's no telling.
Check this out. Let's see if this is it. No.
Kyle, how much is a fuller AR or AK?
Yeah, watch this right here. Here you go.
Oh, do you have to? I mean, are they still? I mean, I remember when I think you had to get on like a wait list to get one of his guns.
No, that's not where he throws it. Watch this.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen that where he throws a punch and he gets cut.
No, it wasn't a punch. It was a microphone.
That's what I mean. He used it to punch him with it.
But he was defending himself. Is my whole
Yeah.
point. My whole point is Logan asked for that shit. Watch this. And he says he's not on steroids. He says he's all natural. Total bullshit. And he talks on his podcast about all kinds of other shit. Watch this. Hold on. All right, that's not the one. Hold on. Damn it.
Eventually, we'll get him. See him hit.
We will get it. This is it.
We'll get it.
Oh, this is funny. Watch this.
Real world eyes, not some.
We're just
I want to ask a question for Logan. It's about your training regimen. I'm a pretty big guy. A lot of people say that.
That's not true. Even remotely, Bryce.
I'm pretty big.
I was
gonna ask how much testosterone are you injecting in your ass each week?
Yo!
In the lead up for this fight.
We've heard it.
Oh, there we go.
I'll tell you, Bryce. You said you're big. I want to know.
He's such an arrogant piece of shit. But watch this. All right, here comes this shit.
Hello, Mr.
You're
Ed.
able to see it at home. What we just witnessed. It got intense there. Shade.
That doesn't show it.
He would just lock everybody up in a cage and treat him like one of the pets that he smothered. Anyway.
Yeah, they stood up.
Watch,
I
he
think
throws it
Logan
first.
threw a bottle at Dylan first. Then
Anyway.
Let's go back where we can see it. Here we go.
Overhand.
See Logan Paul
It's
get
not showing
the face
Logan
like a
throw the bottle. Boom, see him underhanded right to his nut.
There it is. There it is.
That Prime shit is absolute garbage too.
It is absolute garbage, and it's come out as a scam. Have you seen Coffeezilla's thing on it?
No, I've never bought one.
Please
I won't
don't.
buy it. Like,
I
don't
want to
know.
show the hat because the first time they got together, and this is the type stuff that Logan or that guy's posting.
He posted nudes of his girl, bro. He posted nudes of his girl, bro.
If anything, I'm showing her off.
I know.
They weren't great tits, but like, I mean, come on. I was like gonna praise him because like, you know, I'm all about like trans and like LGBTQ and everything. So I was gonna be like, oh, this is awesome. He like has a fiance that's trans. So I thought she was. And then I looked it up and it was a girl. And then I started seeing all the stuff. So I was like, oh,
she's gorgeous though.
I thought she was like a man.
Do you feel bad for her though? Like, I feel like the nude shit is just like
she did it.
Or
not.
not.
You're gonna wipe him up?
I don't know. Maybe
I'm marrying
if they're bad,
a virgin, bro.
He posted nudes of his girl, bro.
If anything, I'm showing her
Isn't
off.
that funny? I mean, he's just hyping the
Hilarious.
shit out of it.
He deserves it. You're gonna act like a douchebag.
He is a douchebag, and he acts like he's so much above everybody else. I hope he gets punched out. And I don't think it'll be real, but it'll be nice to see. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock? Has anybody else gone for our giveaway, or are we going to be giving away to just a few? Let me see.
What's up, Nick Groff?
Let's see here.
This thing is so cool. It's all blacked out.
Kyle, you got to think of it this way. The wife sees 4 separate purchases.
All right, guys. We're
Doesn't
getting ready
put the math
to do it.
together. She sees that one purchase for $4,000. That's why you have company credit cards.
Pretty much.
Let me find it,
As soon as I'm done here, I must go start looking at Fuller's.
and let me make it.
Looked at them years ago and thought, ooh.
Let's edit it. All right, guys. You only got a second because I'm getting ready to change it to.
Dude, does he offer paying for? Is there still a wait list for his?
For who?
Jim Fuller, his AKs.
Let's see now if I can go
I'm so
filter,
lost.
visibility, unlisted, apply.
Got my Nick Groff. I love Greg.
Whoa, what?
Copy this link. I'm talking to myself, guys. I'm sorry.
Greg?
No, not Greg Medford.
No, just Greg in general?
Yeah, it is Greg.
Oh, Greg. Dude, Greg was nice to me when I met him, so.
He was always nice to me.
And I've never had one issue with any of his knives, so.
Easy for
I've
you
got one
guys to say.
knife that I've got to blow dry to get the Loctite off. But every other one's come apart great. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the member giveaway.
Go.
Can y'all see that?
Oh boy.
Who's it going to be? And they don't have to be here to win. Marco!
Marco!
Congratulations, brother.
Awesome.
Let me note him here with my other winner. My pages are running out, guys. I've got to get some more field notes.
Congrats, Marco. Congrats.
Hold on, guys. There we are. So we've got Marco and the Cormorant.
What's up, Cheeto? Sorry I didn't see you.
So Marco, I don't know if you're in here. And B Shady, I don't know if you're in here, which is fine if you're not, but I'm going to drop my email address. So if you guys want to email me your mailing addresses tonight, I'll send this out to you tomorrow. Gmail.com. I'm going to pop this over here. Boom. And I'm going to quit sharing. Congratulations, Marco. And again, if you're not in here, because you don't have to be, I will find you on Instagram. There you are. He's here. Congratulations, brother. Send me an email and I will get you boxed up and shipped out tomorrow.
I love YouTube comments because sometimes they're informative. Like I just had a comment on the flashlight video and I would have never known it because I was in the video. I'm like mumbling. I'm like, oh, there's a strobe. There's a slower strobe for bicycles, and someone commented that the slow strobe is actually SOS. So in my mind, I just thought, that's great. What if I'm in trouble and I turn that on, and there's another idiot like me on the other end that sees that and just goes, oh, there's a bicycle coming, not thinking that anybody's in trouble. I would see that and just think, oh, there's a bicycle.
How do you said you get notifications when people leave comments?
Yeah.
All I see is my number on my YouTube icon keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
And
it
then
just,
when I go to my-
I don't know. It just pops up like that.
I'm the worst, guys. I'm going to tell y'all now, and I know I've only got a few of you in here, but I'm the worst at replying to comments. It's because I don't know they're there. I mean, I try to go, and then I look at them, and they're like so many when I click into them that they're like over 1,000, and I feel like I've got to give everybody
I
at least
try to answer every single one, or
I don't.
and
It's not
there's
that. It's
people-
just the fact that I, for so long, not being aware that they were there. Then for a while I was, and now I'm not getting notifications.
back and forth on a Strider video yesterday. This guy obviously didn't like Strider. I mean, we went back and forth maybe 10 times. And I was like, finally, I was like, dude, we're not going to agree. Like, you know, because he was like, they're not worth the money. I'm like, well, I mean, that's just like with anything in life. Obviously, I think they're worth the money, you know. You might not, so you don't have to spend it. But it's my money. I get to spend it where I want to spend it. It's
Well,
back and forth.
the beautiful thing about comments is they are to discuss, even if you don't agree with them. I don't want to dodge them. I just forget they're there. I mean, I'm like posting stuff, uploading, and not. I'm doing myself a total disservice by not engaging with my audience. I've got to do better. And maybe tomorrow, I've got to go do taxes, but maybe Sunday I'll sit at the computer and get caught up so that I can not get in this position again and turn on my notifications. So let's see what's going on in I won't say it because I don't want to trigger. Let me just look and see. Where is my channel? Hey, I want to show y'all somebody that I started following. I'm a guitar player too.
You're a card player?
A guitar player. Let me go to
Guitar player. I was like,
instead of just the short. The short won't do it. Let me go to her page.
Exactly, Jim. Like,
If y'all are into guitar,
I'm just showing you shit I buy. I'm not trying to get you to buy anything.
go follow this chick. I'm trying to get you to buy everything she's selling. Can y'all see that? I want y'all to listen to her.
I'll be careful as you play music.
That's right. But anyway, let me find her some of her original stuff. But it's not her. I mean, it's her playing, so it's still. I mean, that's all her doing it, dude. And look how she does it. She's also in bands, so if you go to her videos, they're not all just her sitting there. She's got stuff where she's playing concerts. But dude, I would follow her. I don't know if she's Brazilian or what, but she can shred.
Did you ever see that video from it was a Foo Fighters concert? I mean, freaking years and years ago, where they brought this little kid on stage.
Yeah, the little Metallica kid.
Yeah, dude, I follow him on Instagram. He's in high school now. That kid fucking shreds. That is amazing.
And he did it on a stage. Did you see when what's his name passed away and they brought his son out to play drums?
The drummer, Hawkins.
Yeah. Did you see when his son came out, Shane? Mm-hmm. Check this out. For any of you who didn't. So this was and I'll probably get struck here, but it's worth it. This is emotional. So this is when they did the
Now, we've got the little guy. Ladies
I'm
and
a huge
gentlemen,
Foo
we
Fighter.
have one more drummer that's going to come up and play with us tonight.
Here we go, Shane Hawkins, one of the most
have y'all seen this?
I don't think I've
Yes,
ever seen anyone.
I have seen this,
And he
and I
used to
love
sit
it.
by his dad. They got
But
pictures of
beyond
him at
that,
every gig with his
He's a
little.
member of our family, and he needs to be here tonight with all of us. And I think it makes sense that he's going to come up and play with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Mr. Shane Hawkins on the drums.
How can you play music? I watch channels that review music, and how do they get away with it?
That's because you gotta pause at certain times, so that way you don't get the strike.
Shane starts this song.
Just so I don't get stuck watching. Isn't that badass?
It
That is
is. I
so
have
cool.
such a huge appreciation for anybody that has any kind of musical talent because I have zero, and it's fascinating.
Well, I have fallen and started following this guy. He's the best drummer in the world. I'm 100% convinced in it. His name is, let me see if I can find him.
Probably the most awesome drummers that are out there is Neil Peart, which he is, rest in peace, for Rush. Oh boy.
Watch this, though. I mean, that's nothing. Let's go where he plays just with one hand. Let's do. All right, y'all have heard this song by Outkast. Watch this shit.
Remember, single pedal, double pedal.
He's a machine.
Have you ever seen some of those buskers? What they call them?
Watch this.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, this guy is called El Sprado. I'm gonna put his link in the description or down here in our chat, just because this guy is mind blowing, and he plays every type of music better than.
Can I just say that it's weird for me to know who Rush is? Like, that is one thing that I grew up listening to. I listened to Def Leppard. I've listened to Pink Floyd. I've listened to all these old school bands that my age don't even listen to. They usually listen to that rap crap and all of the other stuff. So yeah.
You want to know what breaks
Rush is
my heart?
Geddy Lee or Neil Peart was the quintessential drummer, and then the fact that it was just three of those dudes, Alex Lifeson, Geddy Lee, and Neil Peart, did all that. Oh,
Did you know that Neil Peart? Did you know that Neil Peart was not the original drummer?
I know he wasn't, but they got him in the seat
two.
as quick as he was available.
Yeah. Oh, Jim, I'm a huge Van Halen fan. I'm a huge. I have to find it. Wait, here it is. Hold on. I'll show this.
I saw
before-
them in their Diver Down tour in Huntsville, Alabama.
I'll show you something, guys. Y'all want to see something old school? I'll show you something really old. It's from 1983. And this right here, my friends, is a very, very old poster from 1983.
That might have been.
Hopefully it doesn't break while I open this. Oh, upside down. Upside down.
Oh, is that Zeppelin?
This is a blacklight poster from 1983. Like, this thing is very, very...
Dude, that is sweet.
Yeah, I gotta frame it. I haven't framed it yet, but I'm going to.
Have you seen that Ally Sherlock?
Who?
She's like street
Alan
performer,
Sherlock.
buster,
What are you talking
whatever
about,
they
Alan
call
Sherlock?
I'm trying to find. There's this one dude that's from the Netherlands or somewhere over there.
A guitarist?
He's a busker, one of those guys that sits on a
Right
bucket
here?
and plays the drum. And God, I knew the guy's name because his voice was amazing. He's got a site.
Our world.
Is it this young kid that looks like Ed Sheeran?
Ultra beauty.
I love Dream Theater. Oh, jeez.
Is that him?
Wait, Ed Sheeran.
No, that's that. She's got a really good voice. I don't know who the redheaded kid is.
Let me go, little busker dude. You know, YouTube, a lot of people don't know this, but YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, right above Bing and Yahoo. So if we go little busker dude.
Excuse me.
Don't you love it, guys? You guys go to like Shane to watch them get drunk, and you come here to listen to us just talk nice for a little while, and then we start talking about whatever.
Is that him by chance?
Who?
This little guy.
No, I don't know who the kid is, but this is like he's like a big kind of muscular dude, maybe long hair. He had like maybe dreads last time I saw him. God,
All right, let's go dreadlock busker dude.
maybe that's it. God dang it! I wish I could remember his name.
You don't have to because we've got YouTube search on our side. Is this him right here, Dr. Funk?
No, the dude's kind of big.
Kind of big.
From the Netherlands or somewhere
All right,
weird.
Let's do this.
Where his
Eugene
the hell's
Coonley.
that?
Have y'all familiar with her?
Nope, haven't seen that.
You don't want to. She's on her way out. She's
What's
a preacher.
Here's the question. God, my wife and I were talking about this the other day. What is it? Most of the time, like musicians, like you don't notice their accent unless it's very, very strong.
Oh,
Right.
I am a ninja, yes.
I think because when they sing and they learn to sing, they're trying to sing like somebody that influenced them, right? So their singing voice is not always going to have the same intonation as their speaking voice. Even if they're doing original stuff, they're going to try to sound like somebody that they've always liked. And like with the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin, they were influenced by all the old blues artists from America.
Here we go. Okay, his name's oh shit.
I think I've probably heard of them, Jim. And by the way, Blam and Ninja, I can sing just like Alex.
His name's Ben Monolith or Monteith.
Ben.
Ben.
Oh yeah, he auto-populates right here.
So how can he put his songs up on you? So he's probably not monetized. He's just getting it to get his name out there, right?
I'm trying to get him. Is this him?
The right guy.
Instead of what you say, we need to talk. You front, so it allowed it bitterness and I.
He's accompanying himself.
Yeah, I just find that amazing that you could sit down on a corner and
Let me show
play a
you
little
something.
drum and sing. And
This is a friend of mine who lives in Huntsville who also plays with the boss. We'll look at his intro video. So this right here, this loop contest. This guy plays with Atlanta Rhythm Section, and he also plays with a lot of bands around here. And so what he's doing is he's layering all these parts, and I'm trying to move it along so I'm not. And watch this. Now he's doing the percussion. And he built up all that leading up to it. So let me
there's
see if I can
another
find,
guy. Yeah, there's
find an original where we won't get, where you can see him.
Hey, Pretty Fly, if you
Original
want
loop.
me, if you want me to do that growl as Alex Terrible, as long as
Introducing custom
Javon will let me,
t-shirts. Sticker Mill makes it easy to turn
I'll
any
do
design
it.
into a custom shirt.
Saying bass parts and guitar parts, and he's just laying them down for using.
Downtown by the clock, I've got nowhere to go.
Is that not badass?
It's.
Hey,
I wish I had
hey,
some sort of
Javon
ability.
and Scotch and things. I'm gonna warn you. Now, Pretty Fly Guy wants me to do a scream like Alex Terrible. Just fair warning.
Do
It's
what?
screamo.
What's
Let me see if
terrible?
Alex
Dude.
Terrible.
I'm so confused.
Hold on, let me give Ab Taylor a wrench so y'all can't do anything mean to him. Hold on, Abner. Let me save you. Thank you, brother. Where'd he go? This is my best man at my wedding and my other guitar player. I'm going to show you all a picture here in 2 seconds.
There you go, Pretty Fly.
I can't get
did
to
it
him.
for
I
you.
can't get... Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is.
Somebody take me.
Abner, you are a mod. Let me show y'all this picture. A throwback picture.
Javon, how's your GEC?
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I love
how's
them.
your GC?
I've got 4
one?
now.
Like I want to dip my toe in that water so much.
Well,
and I joined a GEC Facebook group, but then I heard I don't know what the prices are on them because anytime there's a drop, they're
For
gone
us,
in a second.
nothing. They're very inexpensive, and I can help you. Talk to me offline, and I can help you acquire one.
Because I was
If you
talking,
want
or I
coming
was
on the
listening
next
to
drop.
you
They're
and,
less than $200, dude.
Yeah, because you and Pocket Metal were talking about it. And he's like, don't. And then he starts talking about different stamps on the blade, and GEC makes nice for all these other companies too, right? Or they're all, or they've acquired older
I
companies.
think it's set up just for doing stuff for them, but I could be wrong. So that's my buddy Abner holding the Les Paul, and that's me holding the Strat. A lot of years ago.
I want just one that because my first knife was a slip joint that I got from my dad.
Dude,
But it's like an automatic. Like, would I ever use it? No, it would have just to be. That's what I don't know. Look, I'm just a guy who likes to piss money away.
This right here is
Nothing
probably
wrong
my
with that.
favorite.
Like, I'm just a dude that's just looking to piss as much money away as I can on my way out.
Okay, 10 years of all of that. I mean,
It's sad what I've acquired in.
I'll show it. Here
Yeah.
you go.
I almost want to do a, hey, look what I spent in review year like I did last year, but I don't want to seem like a douchebag.
It's not to seem like a douchebag. You made it
But it's
sound like
also
a
like a
public
public
service
service warning.
announcement.
Like, don't be like me.
Oh, come on.
Have some sort of.
Well, you do like Metal Complex did when he was showing his most expensive knife, that $4,300 what's it called? That $4,300 Marfione.
Marfione.
Blades. Yeah, Marfione Borka Custom. He said he sold 40 knives to pay for that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're trading as much as you're. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got money coming in and going out.
There's money coming in, money going out, more money going out, some more money going out, some money coming in.
Abner, check this out.
How do you like that? I got offered one on trade the other day.
I want
Dude,
one.
they're done. So, I mean, he's a jeweler, so the detail is sick. And you can't.
I can't remember what knife it was for. I had up for sale, but it was a user, and I was like, yeah, it's a cool knife, but man, fuck.
What? That's too bright.
Well, Bloomin' Ninja, I've been doing it for 30 years, but this is 10 years of collecting.
I might have spent more this year than I did last year, and I told my wife I wouldn't.
Oh, there's one pig.
You moved into a new house. You're going to take family pictures tomorrow. You win.
I'm just looking to be broke by next week.
You seem to do it very responsibly.
Don't worry.
You've got your eye on the prize, and what you trade in, you know what it's worth. You've got places to go with it if you realize that it was a bad decision or the timing wasn't right. So you do you, man.
And the nice thing about all this stuff is, like, if something were to happen, like, it's all, would I take a hit on some of it just to move it? But I could have actual cash in pocket tomorrow. But knock on wood, won't need that. And if the end of the world ever happens, I can arm my entire city. Everyone gets a knife.
Well, I think we'll be able to barter with them, right? They probably won't hold their value when we're trying to trade them for food and pew armor.
I don't have a Lambert. I don't think I've ever even seen that.
I don't even have a Lambert, and I've held one.
Did you see Dave's video on Sunday from the Gorky? I need that
Dr.
now.
Ripper, have you checked out the group that Tom Segura has going around to all of his concerts? I can show you this on YouTube. And y'all got to keep me up on the time so we don't run into Maddie. Where are the body scars? Watch this. I'm not going to show Tom Segura because he will sue us.
Really, really?
Yeah, he's a prick. I've heard horrible things about him.
I've heard bad things about that Burt Kreischer, his best friend. So.
Yeah, they're both. I think they're both have gotten their heads are bigger
than he's very arrogant. Like, I get listening to him.
He looks down on people a lot, and Burt Kreischer's in denial. And the only thing that they've got in common that sent them to the next level is Joe Rogan, who I think if you met him, I think Joe Rogan is a normal dude. And I think he kind of laughs at these guys.
Carco, yeah. When that dude, whoever, I can't remember who Dave got that. Did he get it from you? Who let Dave the Gorky? God damn it.
What?
I recognized the name for a second. I'll have to go back once. And when he was like, well, I'll trade you for maybe the kickstand, I was like, ooh, that knife looks amazing. I have a kickstand. Yeah, I thought it was you, Carco.
Cargo.
Dr. Prepper, he is really smart because he's smart enough to read up on the people he's interviewing. He's
Carco, did you
naturally curious. So if you're naturally curious, you're going to be by nature smart because you're going to want to know who you're talking to. Unlike a lot of these other podcasts that are asking people what they do when they come on. It's crazy.
Carco, you got Mateo that what did you trade him, an SMF or an SNG with a different scale? He was hitting me up. You can't. Did you have hardware for it? Because you can't buy extra Strider hardware.
NFK 20, have a great night, buddy.
Let me know if you
Ooh,
really want to trade for a
SMF.
kickstand if Dave doesn't trade that thing.
Hey guys, we've been going over 3 hours and I've got to run to Taco Bell to the border before Maddie starts. So do y'all have anything nice and lovely to say to these wonderful humans before we go?
Be kind to others.
Chupacabra. Yeah, I had the Chupacabra for a while. It was okay. Just wasn't. I liked it, but not enough to get one.
Also, hashtag
Good night,
Kindernight
Jim
Rule.
Miller. Hey guys, all
Thanks
I
for
ask
watching,
is that you look
guys.
out for the guy or gal to your left, look out for the guy or gal to your right, look out for each other, go forward with love in your heart, choose debate, not hate. Guys, I love you all.
Peace.